say, man, today is Judgment Day. We are moments away, ladies and gentlemen, from finding out whether the nukes are gonna go off or is everything gonna calm down. Because if you know, for a solid week right now, in fact for months, we have been hearing these rumors, but since last week these rumors have been flying that Xbox games are gonna come on PlayStation, and we saw like a lot of Xbox fanboys, they went into coma. We had like a papa of 5 kids, blessed with 5 kids. He started crying on camera. Bruh. We talked about it, right? Like a lot of people lost their cool, but you know, the normal Xbox fanboys, we're not talking about that. They some of them care, some of them don't care, some of them are disappointed, which is fair. If you're disappointed by the news, I get that, okay? We're not even talking about that, like, but you know, the Xbox Andes, the fanboys, they went into coma, and today, guys, we are getting ready for a disaster here. I know a lot of people are getting ready for a disaster, but there is hope, guys. There is hope, okay? If Phil Spencer comes out today, okay? If Phil Spencer comes out and he talks about the fact that everything is good in the hood, man, the Xbox Andes, they're gonna murder Sony ponies, though. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. The Xbox Andes, they're gonna murder Sony ponies, because this entire week the Xbox, I should say, the Sony ponies have been like doing helicopters with their release. They have been juicing around. They have been like going every which way, right? Exactly. Ponies wanna start WW5. What's good, Slushy? How you doing, Slushy? Zoid, D-Money, Wild, Slushy, the doctor's office, Dots, the Big. What's up, brother? Doing good, man. What about you? Lixer, you were the first, or you're the second one here. Nano, you were the first one here. How you doing, my brother? Like, what is happening in the gameplay, man? And Phil Spencer, he's gonna reveal the truth. Is he gonna reveal the truth, though? Is he gonna reveal the truth? We are about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. One, if you believe, if you're watching this later on as a video or as a stream, one, if you believe Phil is not gonna put games on PlayStation. Two, if you believe he's gonna put all of them and the rumors are true. 3, if you believe some of the rumors are true, some of them are not, right? Because I personally feel like that it's a mix of both. I feel like that not all the Xbox games are gonna come out on PlayStation. Some of them are probably gonna come out like months later, a year later, you know, that sort of thing. And if that happens, I mean, damn. And if all the rumors are fake, dog, man, the Xbox Andes, y'all panic for no reason, man. But I love the sass, I love the meltdown, and I am assuming that you guys do it as well. Guys, leave a like. How y'all do it? And real quick, I gotta actually talk about this one, okay? Everybody, like, come here, man. Let me send you some kisses here. No homo, bruh. Or I should say full-on homo, bruh. Full-on homo, bruh. I'm just joking around. But guys, I gotta talk about this one real quick, okay? I'm trying to branch out and do a little bit of different content. For example, yesterday, you know, we usually cover like cheaters getting caught in gaming, because right now that's what's happening in Call of Duty. But yesterday I did like a real life video. Bruh. Cheaters getting caught in real life. So, and it's a funny ass video, man. Definitely check it out. Since the channel is primarily gaming, or I should say like primarily Call of Duty, YouTube is not gonna show you that video. Understandably, that's the algorithm. What I'm trying to say here is that, guys, give it a shot, check it out. If you want to see like different content, because the more you support it, the more you show you live, I'm gonna branch out and do more. If you don't, then you know, I'm gonna retrack back and do the same thing over and over. Here's the thing, right? Like, I gotta do what works, and I gotta do what you guys like. That's all the cookie crumbles. Or is that the saying? Bruh. Probably not, but you get the idea, right? You get the feeling, right? I'm also doing like the meme series, which you know, it's just funny content, just entertainment. So check it out, show some love. This is a second channel, purely like aliens, the UFO, the Martians that are here. We do paranormal UFO content. That's on the second channel, so if you're into that, definitely check it out. You're gonna click on this video and you're gonna be directed to the second channel. But show some love, guys, and I really wanna do a whole lot of new content, man. I wanna alongside, don't worry, man, like, I'm not gonna quit gaming or anything. If that's what you're feeling, like, we're gonna do gaming, Call of Duty, whatever's new with that, all the good news, mostly bad news, let's be real, like, that's what happens nowadays, you know. But I also want to do like different content. So if you see some of the different content in your feed, check it it out, man, because yeah, like I'll if you show support, I will hit you up with some funny ass content, new content, and all that shit. Okay, a lot of YouTubers panic from trying out different content, myself included as well. But I want to still like do here and there, and the more you show some live, I will do a little bit more. Okay, yeah, Slash EV got this, man. Mr. E, what's good, man? How you doing, brother? Welcome on in. He won't put games though. Okay, well, let's actually talk about this. Okay, here we go, boys. All right, man. See, like, what? Dog, this was like in dinosaurs time though.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Like they revealed this like like how long ago though? This trailer, anybody remembers like when they revealed this trailer? I know the first ever reveal was like back in either 2014 or 2012 if I'm not mistaken. And then they revealed like E3 demo around like 2017 or 2018 or probably 2019.
Bruh.
I don't know, because I'm mixing a lot. I'm getting mixed up right now because I remember a lot of YouTubers, they got to see like preview a year before the general public got to see. The reason I know this is because I watched the homie Young out, you know, the homie Young. A lot of people tried to cancel him recently because of his performance in, I believe, Yakuza or some bull squash like that. But that's not the point here, okay? That's besides the point. Come on, guys, let's stay on topic here, okay? I remember him making a video and talking about him getting hit in the G-spot.
Bruh.
Based on the trailer, the gameplay that he saw. And later on we figured out that was a fake demo, right? Like it was CGI and pre-render, I should say. Not even CGI, it was pre-render. Damn, this was a Halo. Holy shit, guys. Oh no. Yo, we about to see last gen Master Chief right now. And word has it that they are working on Halo 6 right now, or the next Halo. Your Tornado, what's good, man? How you doing, brother? How you doing, man? Thank you for liking and sharing, Torde. I appreciate you, man. You always here. You always on the second channel as well, checking out the UFO content, the paranormal content. Lock yourselves in the basement. The Martians are here. Yo, seriously, I appreciate you guys for 37 likes this early. Like I woke up early today because we're gonna find out, guys. We gotta find out the truth. You cannot handle the truth, guys. You cannot handle the truth. That's what they say. So, the homie Phil is gonna tell us the truth, guys. Are the Xbox games coming on PlayStation? Are they not? Is this gonna start at WW5? Is this not? Find out next, guys. That's all I gotta say, baby. Home living, what's good, brother? Michael, how you doing, brother? Welcome on in. You pre-order Stellar Blade? I see you, brother. I see you. Normally, I would not recommend, but go for it, man. I feel like that you got hit in the G spot. I mean, dang it, man. When a brother get hits in the G spot, brother gotta do what a brother gotta do, though. I get it, though. Yay! But don't get hit in the G spot prematurely, man. Bad moves, but hopefully that's not gonna be a mistake. Hopefully that game turns out to be good. I know a lot of people are, when I say a lot of people, I mean like the journalists, like the wokies, right? Like the woke journalists trying to cancel the game. Yeah, right? It always happens. This controversy is gonna help the game out, right? This is gonna help it sell even more. We saw that with Hogwarts Legacy. We see that every time with Call of Duty. You know, when that Nick Merckx situation happened yesterday, we ended up getting that update. I made a video on it. And Nick Merckx, Doc, Tim the Tatman, their skins got removed. Doctor Disrespect, Doctor, respect. His skin was never in the game, but he kind of got his schlong involved, right? He was like, let me fight for Nick. And Tim, he got involved. And yeah, he got involved for no damn reason. But listen, man, he supported his friend, so you know what, doubly friend, I guess. But here's the thing, right? I was saying the same thing and I'll say it again. Like, I know like suckers wanted to boycott Call of Duty for the right reason, but boycott just does not work in gaming. What? My brother, yo, Capital E was giving my brother Instant Messenger coming out with 10 euros.
Love ya, bro. Greetings from Austria, coach.
Hey man, come here, boo boo. Come, let me actually go full screen. Come here, boo boo. Okay, I don't want to like go full screen like that because it's gonna look very gay. But you know, full on homo, I should say. Like sending you kisses, my brother. How you doing, man? You thank you for the live, man. Thank you for the 10 pennies. I mean, these are more than just 10 pennies. These are like what, 10,000 pennies or something like that. I don't know, man. 10,000, yeah, 10,000 pennies. That Xbox presentation still haunts them to this day. Okay, guys, honestly, whether you're an Xbox fanboy, Andy, or just a normal Xbox fan, okay, what are your thoughts on Halo right now? I'm hearing, obviously there was a lot of ponies that were going in ganging, Some for the right reasons, other not for the right reason. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean, right? Like, guys, I want to say I'm on caffeine today. I have stopped caffeine like I would say like 2-3 years ago, maybe even longer. But whenever I wake up early, because I don't wake up this early, right? Like I'm on low sleep, I'm like 3 hours or 4 hours of sleep. So right before I stream early in the morning, I'm on like a little bit of tea, right? I cut that down and it helped me out tremendously, because when you drink tea or coffee, your energy spikes up, right? But then you get that crash. Same happens with sugar though, right? So the reason I quit was because like I want to maintain the baseline. I want the baseline to be higher and higher and have the energy throughout the entire day. And it works. Trust me, it does work, okay? You gotta just be on water though. You know, cut sodas, cut caffeine. But once in a while, I mean, it's fine, right? So today I'm on caffeine. So if you see me getting too high on myself, you can actually tell me to pump the brakes, SKizzle. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind console sharing games, and I've been playing Xbox for over 20 years. No tick tick tick, no tick tick tick. Okay, well, I don't know, man. I don't. You mean like no tick 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 like that? I mean, there are a lot of brothers juicing in Call of Duty right now. I get it. 10 penny. Spider Money, what's good, man? Welcome on in. So yeah, we were talking about Halo, right? Let's actually get into it. Halo W or L? After all this time, Halo W or L? I'm hearing from Halo fans, might be delusional, might be actually real, I don't know about that, because I have not played, so not my opinion. This is what I'm saying, like, don't shoot the messenger. This is a word on the street, that a lot of people are currently enjoying Halo right now. I mean, they're saying that the game is good, but you gotta understand that, like, people that don't like the game, they're probably not playing it. So the only, in this time, I mean, you're probably gonna play if you like the game, right? You're not gonna play the game if you're not a fan. You feel what I'm saying, right? It's like the same thing with Cyberpunk. Like, suckers that don't like Cyberpunk, suckers that were disappointed with it, they just peaced out. They don't care about it. But if you're playing Cyberpunk, you're a fan, you love it. You clearly love the game, which is fine, right? So it's like the same thing with Halo. If you're playing it, 9 out of 10 chances, I'm assuming you're liking the game, but where you at? Face Pamash says that I don't like. Bombocat! I don't like Halo. Okay, well, okay. Alright, I see you, man. Okay, let's bring the normal soundtrack. You love y'all for 52 likes, man. Thank you, brother. And once again, thank you for the 10,000 pennies right there. 10,000 euro or 10 euros, my brother. Thank you, man. Bruh. Instant Menace Messenger. I love you, brother. Regardless of what Phil Spender announces, it will probably backfire. It's kind of his ammo. Yeah, I think we're in for a solid week. I do hope he says something like something good for the Xbox fanboys and Xbox fans, but I also want him to like fuck up a little bit too, you know? Because guys, we need the sauce, man. Come on, man. Like, if he says all is good in the hood, then that's not gonna cut it though. I also want PlayStation to fuck up a little bit too, so we have a little bit of that meme content. It always is good in the hood, man, whenever we have the sauce. Agree? Like the video if you agree. What in the comments if you agree, man? I don't mind console sharing games, and I've been playing Xbox for over 20 years. No tick 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 though, 100% legit. I don't know about that one, bruh. Love the stream so far, Torjay. Thank you, brother. Celine, how you doing, Celine? Face Pamash, I see you too, brother. How you doing? Last Halo I actually played was ODST. Okay, I never really played Halo, so I don't know which version was that. Give me the number, man. Give me the part. Was it the part 1, the 2, the 3? You feel what I'm saying? Regardless of what, I kind of hope. And what are your overall expectations from the stream that is about to come up, right? You think it's gonna be a snoozer? You think it's gonna be a banger? You think that things are gonna go south? You think that things are looking up? Or you think that Phil Spender is gonna run Xbox to the ground once again? Or you think he's gonna save Xbox? Now listen, man, he has done really good things for the Xbox, but he also chronically happy. Thank you for becoming the member, man. Thank you for or a girl, I'm not sure. Looks like it's a chick. So shout out to you. I hope the hubby is good. If you got a hubby, if you don't have, if you're single, I'm not sure, man. Suckers be like, on the internet, you do not know if it's a female or a male, right? Like, you do not know. So whether you have a hubby or a wife, I hope you're doing good. How's the kids? How's the kids and the wife? Or how are the kids and the hubby? You a lady, yeah. So how is the hubby? Single lady or got a hubby? But shout out to you. I seriously appreciate it, man. Thank you. Welcome on in. Hopefully you're doing good. Shareholder conference. Now, it's not a shareholder conference today. It's like a legit one. It's like it might be an indeed, it's an emergency stream because the rumors. Okay, let me actually bring it back. Okay, story time. Okay, story time here. Okay, story time. Let's sit down, guys. Clench your butt cheeks. Okay. Last week, rumors started flying that we're gonna have Xbox games on PlayStation. Oh shit! And that Xbox is a sinking ship, and the reason they're doing it is because sales are down and they're looking for revenue, right? Makes sense, right? Totally makes sense. Xbox Andy Zen went into depression. They went into coma. A lot of them started panicking, right? It happens all the time, right? It happens the same happens with Sony ponies, the PlayStation fanboys. Same happened with the Xbox fanboys, okay? Some of them, in fact, we did a video. Aspen Gold made a video. We did a video on it, and we saw there was a grown man, 38 years old. No disrespect to the guy. We're not attacking the guy. We're attacking the ideas. Big difference, and more so than that, we're just joking around. We're hanging out there. You know what I mean, right? Like it's not attacking to the guy, but guy blessed with 5 kids, or it looks like he's blessed with 5 kids, which is a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing, okay? Suckers don't even want to have kids no more in this day and age. I get it, like economy isn't trash. I get it, like problems there. I get it. You are trying to chase your dreams. I get that, okay? So therefore you're like, I don't want to have kids. Makes sense, okay? I'm 27 and I got 0 kids. Bruh. That's crazy, okay? Like if I was in my home country, Pakistan right now, suckers would be looking at me like this. Like this. Like I stole their kidneys or something, or I asked for their kidneys, because that's abnormal right there, okay? You're 20 years old there, and you got a new one coming up, bruh. Right? You feel what I'm saying? In the East, suckers get married young, and they have kids like by 20, like, you know what I'm saying? By 25, they got like 5 kids or some shit like bruh. That. It's crazy. It's crazy out there, and here in the West, they're like, be strong, be independent, all that, right? But let's bring it back here, okay? Let's stay on the topic at hand. So, today, basically, it's JoeWo, guys. It is JoeWo. That's the moral of the story. We are gonna find out. कैसे हो भाई चिराग? यार मैं ठीक ठाक हूँ. कैसे हो भाई? सुबह उठा, चाय पी, नाश्ता किया, और मैंने सोचा कि यार चलो कोई नहीं, आज स्ट्रीम कर लेते हैं जरा, क्योंकि ना आज न्यूक्स फटने वाले हैं. We're gonna find out. Okay, let me actually bring the happy music in the background, because I'm sad Xbox is over. I became a PS5 player lately. Nah, come on, man, you gaslighting. You gaslighting Xbox fanboys, man. But yeah, overall though, okay, 1 in the comments if you believe that all is gonna be good today. 2 if you believe that it's not. Kids in your 20s, Don DeMarco, you get, I mean, there are positives and negatives with it. The positive is that you're not gonna be like 60 years old when your kid is like 18, or let's just say that, right? Or 15, because yeah, there are some, I mean, holy shit, right? Imagine like you're like, I do not know what's going on, and your kid is like, hey papa, walk a little bit faster. True story, okay? True story. I have a friend. Your capital E is still here, right? That's my real life homie. If he's still here, guys, sub to the homie. He streams here and there. He does YouTube and Twitch for a hobby. That's my real life homie. If you want to show love, guys, show love. Come on, man, come on. But true story, I have another friend by the name of Jefferson, and let me tell you one thing about Jefferson, okay? He's like, I'm 27 right now, and I'm assuming he was in school. He's Haitian, and he's the reason why I know about Jit Momo, okay? And some of the Bumbleclad I learned on the YouTubes and from the streets. He did not teach me that. That's like a Jamaican slang. Bumbleclad. Let me tell you one thing about the homie Jefferson, okay? I believe he had a kid, like, I don't know, give or take, in his 20 or 22 years old, right? Bruh. And the entire reason he had a kid that young, you're not gonna believe me, but I shit you not, this is what he said. He wanna take his kid, when he's 18, obviously, you know, he wanna take his kid to the strip club with him. Bruh. Yeah, when he's 18. And he's like, bro, like, I don't want to be like in my 50s or 60s and take my kid to the strip club. I want to take him when I'm like in my 30s or 40, you know, like, and I was like, bro, I was just like, bro, like, what we talking about here, dog? True story. I shit you not. That obviously he jokes around and but I believe him because he's that type of guy. So yeah, man, he's like, I don't want to be 60s. I don't want to be in my 60s. I want to be taking my kid to the strips, man, and go hey. Yeah. So that's like right there, man. That's haram right there. You know what I'm saying? But okay, that's bad education. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. But hey, man. You don't wanna tell other parents to how to do their parenthood, okay? 5 pennies. When's the live stream? Very soon, my brother. Very soon, man. Let's see what the homies are thinking, okay? Let me get that. I'm Haitian and from Miami. Yeah, I'm gonna be in Miami soon. In a couple of months' time. Capitally, I wanna we'll talk about it later, okay? I got it. That's my homeboy right there, okay? That's my homie right there. You at work or you working? Capitally and watching the stream in the background. Is that what's happening? If you go to the strip, you go alone, mate. I had my first kid when I was 17. Damn. Die. That's young, man. That's young, man. Whole lot of responsibilities, man. Whole lot of responsibilities. I'm 29. Yo, super street. First of all, welcome on in. Let me send you some kisses. Dalton. I'm not forgetting about you, Dalton. Come here, brother. Give you a big hug. Full on homo right there, okay? Kids in her 20s, Don DeMarco. I'm 29, have a 4-year-old daughter. She's the most precious little girl in the world. Shout out to you, man. I'm happy that you're happy. I'm happy for you and your family, man. That's beautiful, brother. Wait at least till 21. Some want to have it young, some want to have it like later on in life, which is perfectly fine as long as you're ready for it. I guess that's all that matters, because some want it, some come on, man. Call of Shame and BadBoy Beaman, y'all suckers gotta stop fighting, man, because I only have 2 superheroes. You're like the Superman of the community, he's like the Batman of the community. I get it, Call of Shame, I get it. Superman, I get it, okay, I get it. That Batman get things wrong most of the time. Bruh. And Batman, if you're listening, I get it, like Superman get things wrong a lot of the time as well. You guys gotta stop fighting. We only, at the end of the day, man, we only have 2 of you, man. Like, there aren't that many hacker hunters. So if the hacker hunters are fighting, man, I don't want to see like another, I want to see another Christopher Nolan Batman versus Superman, don't get me wrong, but like, I don't want to see like Superman fighting against Batman. I want you guys collaborating and shit like that. Deep down, I don't, okay? Because if you have more drama, we get more clicks, we get more views. You know how that is, but still though, sometimes you gotta stop fighting, man. You feel what I'm saying? You probably don't feel what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, right? Superman, I agree. That I 100% agree. Superman over Batman, and if Batman, you're listening, Batman over Superman. There we go, man. There we go, man. But yeah, man, Batman and Superman gotta stop fighting, man. Someone broke Triple B's nose with a console controller, I think. You joking, but that was a good one. That was a good one. Call of Shame over Batman. God damn, man. Next time you see your friend Jefferson, tell him that you're a yee. Okay, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. You're gonna get a brother cancel on the internet out there. Not that I care about, but Nadia is one big red flag. My brethren, yeah, like for example, right? Like, but I don't care for it. I don't care for it. Like most of the time, the way I see it is that attack ideas, not people, right? I feel like that everybody can be good. It's just the actions that are bad. For example, like Nadia, obviously cheater. Let's be real. Come on, man. Her personality, not the greatest, but whatever, right? If she stopped cheating tomorrow, I mean, shit. Good for her, right? If she has a change of heart, then holy shit. I mean, because I believe that people can do bad stuff, but then they can turn out to be good people as well, right? You feel what I'm saying? Later, y'all. I just popped in to say hi. Have a good one. YouTube Call of Shame, we support you, and everybody hit the homie up with a sub, okay? I was looking at vidIQ, the channel analytics, and seeing like what my viewers watches and what channels my viewers sub to, and Call of Shame, you're like the top channel that is being subbed right now from my viewers, because we kind of like have the same viewers, right? Rockstar Games is like the #1. I was checking my vidIQ analytics, and last night when I was checking, it was like 525 people. I remember it. Holy shit. And you were like top 3, or I believe surely in the top 5, right? So want to let you know that, hey man, like a lot of my viewers love your shit, so keep it up, brother. Keep it up, man. We love your work, man. We love your work. Later, hopefully you heard that and you didn't bail. Now you can peace out. Let me know if you heard that, man. I hope PlayStation get all of Xbox games. PlayStation Pro and PlayStation 6 with GTA 6. Call of Shame for President. Oh, yeah, man. PlayStation Pro. Okay, so keep it a good Call of Shame. Yeah. Call of Shame for Press 2024. Okay, let's not go that far, bro. Come on, bro. Like, let's not go that far. He's gonna run the country to the ground. Like, let's be real, man. He's gonna learn. Brian, there are other letters in the alphabet. Yeah, Brian. Brian, you can spam. Don't worry. Like, I'm not gonna be too strict. But don't spam that much. You know what I'm saying? Don't spam that much. You feel what I'm saying? But, oh, shit. Like, I forgot about this one. Okay, guys. We gotta do this, okay? You guys ready for it? Ready for it? Yes, thank you, man. Take it. Yeah, alright, man. Take it easy, brother. Take it easy. Okay, scratch the last part that I said. That, don't be a president. He's gonna run the country. Scratch that. Forget that ever happened. Yeah, forget about it. But the rest of it, take it. These are your good night kisses out there. I'm probably not night for you, but maybe it is. But good night kisses to you, my brother. All right, guys, we better get into it. Okay, I'm not sure whether this is a good idea or not, but guys, YouTube has launched vertical streaming. Okay, so I'm about to. Don't panic. Okay. I'm about to start a new stream. Stay here, okay? Stay here. That's gonna be a second stream, basically the same stream, but in vertical format. I tested it out on my second channel, which is my UFO content, right? Like UFO channel. We do paranormal and UFO mysteries, conspiracies, like project. I don't want to say it on this channel because yeah, the algorithm is very sensitive to that. Project, let's just say Blue, and then you know, if you know, you know, right? Massive conspiracy with UFOs and alien stuff. So I do that. I love that content. Whether you believe or not, definitely check it out. But my point here is that I checked that I did a stream on that channel, and it was quite fun. So starting a new stream, let's see how that goes, man. Here we go. Okay, gonna do an intro. Gonna sound ill. All right, here we go. And boom, we should be good to go. First of all, I want to say if you're seeing the second stream, there is a full screen stream available on the channel, but let's see how this goes. I'm doing this vertical stream, I'm doing like a full screen stream, and we got a lot of stuff happening. We're getting the Xbox stream, we're gonna be diving right into the video that I want to show you as well. We're gonna be checking out the memes, we're gonna check out a whole lot of that content, and in about an hour's time we are getting the Xbox stream. And let me tell you, today it is Judgment Day though. Today is Judgment Day. We're gonna find out whether Phil Spencer is gonna run Xbox to the ground or he's gonna save Xbox though. Yay! If the rumors are true, well, there goes, okay? But if the rumors are fake of Xbox games coming to PlayStation, guess what, man? The Xbox Andes, they're gonna murder Sony ponies though. Yo, I feel like that this kind of messed. Wait, what? Yo, is the stream good, guys, or what? Is the stream good? Is the stream good? Hopefully it's good, man. Hopefully it's good, man. I feel like that it's kind of zoomed in or something like that. Yo, yeah, no aliens. One if you're good, one if you're good, two if we're not. Or wait, what? Okay, is this stream that you're currently watching, did that turn out to be what's this called? Vertical? Yo, I feel like that this stream, okay, shit. You cannot duplicate stream key, select a new stream key below. Oh, I see what's up. Okay, so you cannot do, okay, or maybe there's another way to do it. Okay, is this one if this stream is vertical, two if it's not? If it is, I can change back. Can't see you. Okay, right now I'm seeing like my mainstream one. YouTube is vertical. Okay, it's vertical. You guys give me feedback real quick. You like it? You don't like it? How you feeling? I can change it back. I was gonna start a new stream. In fact, that's what I meant to. But it turned out, okay, let's see if I have two streams going on or one stream. Don't worry, guys. I guess this is the first time I'm figuring it out as well. My goal was, I'm gonna tell you straight up, was that I'm gonna start this like stream, you know, full screen stream, and then like start another one. I had this planned, but okay, looks like that it kind of failed. Yeah, right. Okay. Let's actually stop this, right? Okay, now let's see what's happened. Give me a one if it turns out to be good. I think we're gonna start it. Okay, now we should be back to normal very soon if we're not already. This is vertical. Don't like it. You can do vertical stream on YouTube Short. Yeah, that's exactly my point. Was that's what I wanted to do. But okay, no worries. I think next time when we're streaming, I guess for the events I'll do full screen. But other than that, you know, just to kind of bro zoomed out now. Okay, zoomed out. Your capital E, is it good? Full screen? Talks about becoming a member. What's good, man? How you doing, brother? Okay, now we zoomed out. Holy shit. Okay, so okay, let me actually. Okay, should be good, should be good. We should be good, we should be good, we should be good. Yo, Toxmod, thank you for becoming a member. Hopefully you heard that. Hopefully you heard that. Bro, you're so tiny right now. Oh man, okay, that kind of messed things up. We're gonna get back to normal though. Okay, open visit. Wait, what? Bro, open the stream on your phone. Bro, why the hell is it live in the shorts? Okay, I mean that kind of messed things up. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh man. Okay, I feel like I effed the stream up, man. I feel like I effed the stream up, bro. Okay, now we good. Now we good. Okay, I see it. We good. We good. We good. We good. Perfect. We good, man. Okay, well, we did a test. It didn't work so great, but listen, man. I'm learning, I'm growing, okay? I'm learning, I'm growing. I'm learning and growing. You know, ever heard that saying? Like, it's never a failure. You just learn from it. My goal was that we're gonna have a full screen stream here, and I wanted to start like a vertical stream alongside it. Obviously, we're having an event, so I don't want to like do a vertical ass stream. I want to do vertical ass streams, but not for like an event that's happening today. If you catch my drift, right? But okay, fair. I guess we're not gonna do it, or maybe there's another way. I can test it out. I don't know. I don't want to test it out. Maybe it's gonna flop. I'll do it on my free time later on when I'm like streaming unlisted and when it's not public. Okay, that's better. It fixed. Okay, got you. Are you hyped about Final Fantasy? The thing is that like you mean with FF you mean Final Fantasy, right? I'm not into Final Fantasy, sadly. But I know a lot of people are like hitting the G spot. A lot of people love it, right? So okay, fair. Okay, well let's actually get into this one then, guys. We have a little bit of time, and I want to get into this one here. Okay, let's get into it. Alright. Oh, I'm shaking. Torday, welcome on in. Okay, so this is the one. Okay, let me actually zoom out here. Okay, seems like that we are good here with this one. Let me go ahead and start recording. All right, boys, we about to get into this story. Against all odds, how XQC beat $100 million divorce. Holy crap. When
you watch a streamer, it's probably because they're either really good at video games or they're funny. I think there was a third reason too.
They're cheating, and you want to find out like are they really cheating or not?
But I forgot what it was. Something about hot tubs and body painting. I don't know what it is.
Oh yeah. Man,
but
this
sometimes
was insane,
it feels like there's something more there. You start to feel like you really know the streamer and like them as a person. Unfortunately, the only thing more shocking than falling into a parasocial relationship with a streamer is being snapped back out of it by the harsh cookie of reality.
Man, I don't know what's worse, like viewing streamers as as your father figure, or watching like hot tub streamers, naked chicks all day every day. Yeah, don't get like seriously. There are sickos out there that view some streamers as their father figure, bruh.
I know, math is hard when you're an idiot, but
if you're a broke boy, just say so.
But there's one streamer relationship that transcends the parasocial. XQC and Adept's relationship has been live streamed from the very beginning.
The quality must be terrible. Can you check it?
Why are you guys saying find Kappa? It's not a Kappa. It's not Kappa.
Honestly, I don't know much about like I didn't even know like the homie XQC had a wife, but apparently she double crossed him though. Yeah, and I feel I feel like the outcome was, and it's okay, I don't want to spoil it. I feel like I know about the outcome, but I don't know much. But here's the thing though. He's I was mind blown when I learned that he is in Laval. I'm in Montreal, and let me tell you, my homie's in Laval, first of all, and I've been to Laval multiple times, okay? On my electric scooter though. Oh, shit. It's like in my neighborhood, and that's where the homie XQC is. Small world, bro, small world.
Fine.
XQC's transformation from an upstart Overwatch pro player with 100 viewers on Twitch to a titan of the streaming industry, signing a $100 million deal is a story for the ages. But it's overshadowed by a story of trust and love that turned into a high-stakes game of lies, deceit, and betrayal.
You are not a victim here. You have never been a victim here. I'm done speaking with you. You are not.
Things were bad, privately, publicly, career-wise, and I just didn't know what to do. And a lot of evil was shown, and a lot of terrible things were said and done. I sat there, and I was asked that question multiple times. Do you want peace, or do you want justice? And over again, I answered, I want peace. Now, where I'm at, I was asked, do you want peace or justice? I said, I want justice. I want justice now.
Damn. Yo, honestly, bro, like his life is like GTA RP, bro. It's as though his life is literally a movie. In Urdu, Hindi, if you understand, I gotta say, man, यार मैं तो उसको रावण समझता था, यार ये तो राम निकला भाई, ये तो राम निकला पैंचो. Like, this is crazy. His life is literally a movie, y'all. Like, $100 million lawsuit.
It's December of 2017. The setting is the Blizzard Arena in Burbank, California. The air is filled with the buzz of excited anticipation and gamer body odor as the arena is full of Overwatch players. But they're not here for some casual games of Overwatch, no. They're wearing fancy jerseys with cities' names on them. Names like Dallas Fuel, Houston Outlaws, and Seoul Dynasty. These players are here today to play preseason exhibition matches for the brand new...
Yo, if I told my... Look, no shade, I'm a gamer as well, I love this crap, right? But if I told my parents, if my grandparents, they would have died, bro. They're like, what? Like, what are we talking about? Like, back in my days, I saw like Muhammad Ali, like pow pow, like box, right? Like, that was the event. Now we watching like gamers play games like their life depends on it. Very crazy time. Soon we're gonna get like the Ready Player One shies in real life too.
See, Blizzard wants to try to legitimize esports by building teams that are tied to individual cities, just like the NFL. And Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick believes that he could make NFL and NBA size money if he just copies their business model a little bit.
He recently pieced out, like he got fired, not necessarily fired, he kind of pieced out on his own, got like $400 million as like, I quit, guys, I'm getting fired. Yo, listen, man, I would love to get fired too, guys. I would love to quit if I was getting like 400 million. Like the video, like the stream, if you also would love to get fired from your job, but also get $400 million on the side as a golden parachute. That's wild. Imagine getting, you're not getting fired at that point, bruh. If you're getting 400 million, yeah, that's right, Talks, and I appreciate you becoming a member once again, though.
And then sprinkles some gamer dust on top. It's probably just Doritos nacho cheese flavor. And to his credit, 12 teams have already signed up for the first season, each agreeing to pay Blizzard a $20 million franchise fee for a total of $240 million. That's a lot of loot boxes.
They opened my boxes! My 1,256 boxes! I was collecting those, bitch!
One of the players in the arena today is Felix Langell, known online as XQC. Just 1 month before, Felix had won the 2017 Overwatch World Cup MVP award while competing for his home country of Canada. Now, he's been added as a...
Honestly, I don't know much about XQC, right? But it's like, holy crap, like he's like a... Yeah, like he used to play games, or he still does. Like his life depends on it. Shit, man. The homie like won a couple of awards playing it. But there also controversy. I saw the video in my feed, but I have not watched it yet. But the video was talking about how XQC actually cheated at one point. Oh shit! Yeah, but I'm not sure whether that's true or not. These probably are accusation or allegation. I'm not sure, but I saw a video pass in my feed and I have not watched it. If that's true, then that's wild though.
Last-minute addition to fill the final spot on the Dallas Fuel. The Overwatch League is reportedly paying the players a league minimum of $50,000, so they don't have to stream and focus on playing at a professional level.
No way, man.
You serious?
And so, to supplement his income...
And recently, like, dog, Phil Spencer from Xbox, did say, right, that he's gonna be making a healthy environment for the devs, for Activision, right? You know, when they would get to acquire them, and guess what? They acquired them, and then he fired, wait for it, 1,900 devs. He said that he's gonna make a healthy environment for devs, but he shot down 1,900, metaphorically speaking. He fired them, and he fired, word has it, 80% of the esports division, right? It had like 70 some employees, and now it's like less than 20 people for the esports. It's like JoeWo though. Phil Spencer started firing everybody like ta-da, ta-da, ta-da.
And just because he loved doing it, Felix had been streaming Overwatch on Twitch.
Bang, bang, bang! Oh, fuck! I'm on open mic again! Fuck!
At the beginning of 2017, he was averaging 150 to 300 viewers. But by the end of the year, he was pulling in well over 5,000 viewers on a regular basis. And it was because of this fast growth in popularity that he was recognized by...
Guys, let's go for 2 likes, man. One day, we're gonna hit it big too, man. Shout out to all of you, man. Shout out to all of you lovely people for 100 likes on the stream. Let me send you some kisses. No homo, or full on homo. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. Like, first thing I saw was this picture. This is Photoshop, but
on a regular basis. And it was because of this fast growth in popularity that he was recognized by someone in the stands that day.
Oh, no.
A woman named Sammy. Sammy also played Overwatch competitively and had been dabbling in content creation, going by the name Adept online. Hey, I know you. Aren't you XQC?
Oh, wait, you're wondering who is actually the most decorated worldwide gamer, international stage winner, T-Mobile MVP, juicer, warlord, most handsome motherfucker? What's up? That's me, man.
I mean, like, listen, I don't care who you are, okay? Like, you can be a juicer, you can have a big schlong, small one, doesn't matter, okay? Like, maybe you're award-winning actor, or maybe you're like a toxic gamer, or you're like a cool-ass lad, or a broke boy, or a rich lad, or a good, kind-hearted soul. If you choose your partner wrong, though, it is JoeWo, bro. It is JoeWo. Guys, remember this, man. Like, choose your partner wisely or your life could be living hell. 100 million divorce. $100 million lawsuit he fought. I'm not sure. I mean, I heard the results, but I don't want to spoil the results just yet, because otherwise this movie is not gonna hit the same. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to give you the climax just yet, okay?
Wow, that's amazing. Good luck. XQC had a job in the Overwatch League because he played at a professional level, but he had a growing following on Twitch because of just how unprofessional he could be. Felix was
FBI, this is Jesse Pinkman #2 right there. Jesse Pinkman 2 right there, bro. He out there doing the coke out there, dog. Yo, brother, what's good, man? Welcome on in. How you doing, bro?
temporarily banned from Overwatch just a few weeks later for throwing games. But a lot of Felix's fans said he was a victim of match throwing himself. Stream snipers consistently joined XQC's team and did everything they could to lose the match just to get a reaction out of him. Trolling XQC became a common theme amongst his audience, with half of them there to cheer on their favorite Overwatch player and esports athlete, and the other half trying to make him so mad that he would fart and smash his desk again.
What?
Just a few weeks after meeting Sammy for the first time, Felix would see her again.
Hey, oh hell now, bro! What the hell was that, dog? Yo, what the hell? Did he really farted? I get it, it's a biological need and it happens. Yeah, no cap. As the kids would say nowadays, but like, damn, man, come on, man. No, it be stinking out here though. Guys, don't hold your breath. Hold your breath.
At a New Year's Eve party in Los Angeles.
Hold your breath.
And it was the most obnoxious music, and people that I've ever come across, and I just realized that that's just how LA is. Just really just.
My guy got the natural 2x YouTube player speed. He talks fast. He talks fast. You guys think I talk fast? My boy be zooming through. This is like Fast and... Looks like that he read the Fast and Furious 20 movie script.
Trashy clubs and people.
Felix had recently moved from Canada to LA to play Overwatch on a work visa. For most people,
big mistake.
Moving to a new city and a new country where you don't really know anyone would be a pretty difficult social situation. But Felix didn't seem to have a hard time meeting girls.
I didn't want to date Felix at all at first. When me and him met New Year's, he was with some other girl.
You really messed up
and so
not remembering.
Like, why would I want to be with this guy? Like, he's a player. Like, he could go
strong, independent, you know me.
You know, like, I'm not gonna be one of his hoes. He could go fuck a billion other girls. Like, I'm not gonna give it any of my attention, right?
She's like, ding ding, but you're gonna be my hubby. Ding 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 ding. You're gonna be hubby, and I will try to get $100 million off of you. Just guys.
January, the regular season began, and Felix was regularly playing Overwatch in an arena full of screaming fans with TV-level broadcasts and casters. Fuel's third official matchup of the season was against the Houston Outlaws on January 18th. Felix didn't play in the match, but his unique personality and unintelligible trash-talking had gotten the attention of his opponents, leading Houston Outlaws player Muma to use X's own catchphrase against him after beating the Fuel.
In the wise words of a good friend of mine, rolled and smoked my doggies.
Felix
Okay, I would say that was not that bad. Versus my real life friend, I was telling my homeboys a story of a guy that I know. I mean, he's my homie, Jefferson. And he's like, I want to have a kid in my 20s, so when I'm like 40 years old, I can take my kid to a strip club. Deadass, no cap. I would say that was sound advice, but Jefferson gave me that advice, bro. Like, SKizzle, have that kid, and then you can take him to the strip. Like, come on, man. Like,
Responded
what are
on
we
stream
talking
with about
about,
as
bro?
much accuracy as a Winston main could be expected to.
Shut your fucking mouth. Go back there. Suck a fat cock. I mean, he would like it, but...
So many games ahead. Love you.
XQC's response was not received well, especially since Mumo was one of the only openly gay players in the league at the time. The league acted quickly, releasing a statement the next day saying that XQC would be fined $2,000 and suspended 4 matches for his comments. Felix,
isn't it crazy? And I heard this about Optic Scump, right? Like Optic Scump, or was it somebody else? I might be mixing, but I believe it was Optic Scump. You guys can correct me in the comments. But Optic Scum, I believe, said something just like, hey man, Call of Duty sucks. And he was fined. He was fined. Bruh. Like, come on, what in the world, bro? Like, free speech don't exist. And everybody's like, democracy, free speech. You know what? You have your rights, but you only have rights till you actually want to have rights, if that makes sense. You don't have rights, guys. We live in the social credit economy, though. It's so sad that these kind of bad attitude girls is a normal nowadays. But you are wrong. Toxic masculinity, yeah, bro. Like that's what it is.
This team extended the suspension to the rest of Stage 1. Once reinstated, Felix would go to practice with his team for 8 hours. Then, since he didn't drive, he would usually walk or run home to his apartment and stream for 9, 10, sometimes 11 hours. And
I don't know if that's sad or like, obviously I do YouTube as well. I do online content creation. I'm not that big of a streamer. I want to be, but like 8-9 hours, that's crazy. I respect the hustle though. I respect the hustle as somebody that does very rarely streams. Like I respect the hustle. And if any of you tried streaming or you did like professionally or just like you know, you wanted to give it a shot and see like how that works out, I mean, like truly I do respect the hustle, but 8-9 hours, that's crazy. That this guy's a machine though. Like holy crap though. That's but I get it. Like a lot of you would be like, well, SKizzle, he doesn't talk that much, man. He doesn't talk that much. He barely talks, bro. Okay, yeah, that part is, yeah, I mean, constructively speaking, that's true, right? Like, he doesn't really talk, so it doesn't take much. He plays games, doesn't talk, he watches videos, doesn't even criticize or doesn't even give his opinion, so it doesn't have to talk, doesn't have to think that much. But outside of that, like, I mean, like, I respect the hustle, man. Holy shit, though. 8-9 hours, that's insane. Sometimes he does, like, 24-hour streams, too. Like, that's insane, though.
Stream was growing.
Huge host! Bones and Helldivers! Yo! Poggers and Mother Jack, my new teammate!
By March, Felix was reinstated and returned.
And when he talks, he let everything out, okay? He talks you know what I'm gonna say in my entire stream, he summarize everything within like 2 sentences and call it a stream right there. My one stream is like his 1 billion streams though. Like that's wild, bro.
Turned to competitive play, but almost as soon as he came back, he got himself into hot water again. While
streaming isn't for me, I enjoy getting out and living my life. Oh hell yeah, brother, hell yeah, bro. Like every chance I get to go out, bro, I take it, man. Whenever my friends are like, hey man, let's do something, I'm always down, right? I'm not sure if Capital E is still here or not. He's my homie in real life. That's what I told him, and that's what I always tell my real life friends. Dog, like whenever you guys are free, because they're working as well, right? They're busy people as well. Whenever you guys are free, just let me know a day or two before. I'll work extra that day, so the next day I can be with you. We can spend time, we can bond, we can go outside, do some shit, and yeah, man, every chance I get, I take it, brother. I take it. So yeah, man, gotta touch grass, brother. Gotta touch grass.
Commentator Malik Forte was hosting an Overwatch event on stream. XQC went into the chat and started spamming tryhard7. The league was not pleased, saying that he had used it in a racially disparaging manner. Felix's fan.
I hope we meet before, like, dog, like April, that's like 2 months away, dog. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. We gotta do something, man. I'm done to do like something every weekend though, or every 2 weekend, every other weekend. I know, like every weekend, like time flies like crazy. Like holy shit, we met like just the other day. When I say just the other day, it's like it's already been like a month, right? Fast and Furious is crap nowadays. More like Drama and the Furious. I agree. That's too much time. Even 1 hour is too much. These streams are bots. The 3 hours at most. I will game 8 hours some days, but I'm a disabled Navy veteran. First of all, thank you for your service, man. Holy shit. 8 hours. I have pulled 8 hours. I guess all gamers have pulled. Right now, I don't even remember when was the last time I did like gaming for more than 2 hours. Recently, I've been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator on PC. I love it. And we got the Xbox event coming up. Dog, I would love it if if Microsoft Flight Simulator game comes on PlayStation. That's an instant buy. And the wildest thing here, man, is that I went to the microtransaction store, the Devil Shop in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and they are selling jets for like $40, $50. Oh shit! And I'm like, holy shit, like what has gaming become though? That's my biggest criticism right now. But other than that, Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's one of the masterpieces that Xbox made. Other than that, I guess Gamepass is good for the fans, definitely not for the industry, I guess, or I don't know, man. Depends on how you guys look at it, right? But I feel like that it's good for the gamers because you pay little and you get a lot of games. And also Forza, I heard nothing but good things, never really played, and I watched it, looks very, very good to me as well. But other than that, I'm not sure what Xbox got, but in terms of like a masterpiece, right? But Microsoft Flight Simulator, that's a damn masterpiece by Xbox, right? And Microsoft. And yeah, man, microtransactions are really out of control in that game. You think they are bad in Call of Duty? They are bad in Call of Duty, don't get me wrong, but they are insane in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Have you seen SKizzle news from Blackwoods? What game? Happy, first of all, welcome on in. How you doing?
Friends claim that he used tryhard7 all the time, and it was just something he typed no matter who was on the screen. And there is proof of him typing this in chat going back weeks before this incident. The league was not convinced and fined him $4,000 anyway. Dallas Fuel's response was much more severe.
Hope you can find something that makes you happy. Get the juice poggers.
3 months into his first season in the Overwatch League, Felix had already lost his job. Now, he had a big choice to make. He could either give up on Overwatch, move back home and try to get a normal job, or he could lean in, gamble everything, and try to become a full-time streamer. You can probably guess what he did. But being a full-time streamer in LA wasn't just snorting Coca-Cola and smashing his own furniture. On multiple occasions,
Man, you gotta be out of your mind, bro. Like, streaming every day, like 8 hours, that's insane, bro. You cannot be normal and sane to be able to do that. There are very, 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 very few people that can stream every single day and that are not on something. I mean, 1, 2 hours, 3 hour stream, sometimes 4 hours, that's okay, understandable. But like 8 hour stream daily, sheesh, man. Have you seen, he made a PlayStation news about Uncharted? Yeah, okay, I have not seen that video, but I'm a believer that that's gonna happen. I'll check it out later, I appreciate that. Next Take-Two investor call when? In May, first week of May. Ghost hunting stream, when? I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see.
QC got so loud that his neighbors threatened to call the police on him. Then on May 16th, he heard a loud knock on his door.
Hello?
I'm coming out.
Oh, yeah, the FBI.
Yes.
What?
The SWAT.
Hands up.
Walk out. Anybody else in there?
No.
Face away from us.
All right.
Like this?
Just like that.
Okay.
I think I just got fucking swatted.
Swatted, but was it swatted or noise complaint? Because you're in an apartment, dude.
Yeah. It was SWAT 100%. It wasn't like noise complaint.
Oh yikes!
Yeah, swatting is a real problem in the U.S., man. Holy crap! I haven't. Canada has some equivalent as well, but I don't necessarily hear that many stories about swatting in Canada. But US, like, you hear it all the time. Ned Luke, GTA actor behind Michael, he was swatted like crazy. Like he's always like swatted every other week, it feels like.
Dude, is everything all right?
Yeah, I'm just like kind of saying, dude, that had 3 guns at me. What the?
XQC's fans had escalated from trying to get a reaction out of him in Overwatch to trying to get him arrested on stream. Then on May 27th, it happened again.
Damn.
Look at all those people talking.
This time, Felix said it was his upstairs neighbors calling in a noise complaint on him. Understandably, he didn't feel safe staying there that night and texted his new friend Sammy to come pick him up. The two had been spending more time together recently.
Sammy! Oh shit! The drama is getting deeper though. I feel like that this is just the beginning though. This is just the beginnings, guys. As one politician once said, "Any the beginnings." Those of you know that meme, you know that view, okay?
And she was happy to help out. Soon, they began streaming together.
Big mistake.
I was putting tryhards in there.
Man, that's kind of wholesome, and I feel him. Like, I feel like, he was like, oh, everybody's like sunshine. Let's go out there. you know, pick up sunflower seeds, watch rainbows in the sky. He was on the moon that day, okay? Like, trust me, man. Brother, all my brothers can vouch for this, right? Like, I see a brother. Man, listen, man. He was in love. He was in love, though. Like, the emotions were at an all-time high. He was peaking. Man, he was over the moon. He was like, let me take care of you, baby girl. But the baby girl double-crossed him, though.
Felix continued to be worried about his safety as packages were going missing at his apartment and he was filled with dread waiting for the police to come raid him again. In the beginning of July, Felix informed his chat that he would be moving in with Adept, but that they were just roommates. And so began the roommate arc on XQC's stream, leading to some of the most wholesome and entertaining content on all of Twitch.
Who is in a relationship, I love you too, romantic face, romantic face, romantic face.
Shut the fuck up!
What a fucking retard cocklord, dude.
Yeah, he's high on emotions. Like, see, like calling his viewer that retweet. Because he's like, yeah, bro, I'm on your side, girl. Whatever you say is right because you're never wrong. I am always wrong. I'm a toxic man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, she was wearing the pants in the house.
In November,
no offense to my ladies. I love you, my ladies out there. Let me send you kishish. Full blown right there, okay?
Felix went back to Canada to spend the winter with his family. Adept came too, since Felix had met her parents. It only seemed fair that she met his. All roommates do that, right? By this point, XQC's stream was exploding, averaging 15 to 20,000 viewers who would show up to watch him stream for 11 to 12 hours a day. But Overwatch still had a place in Felix's caffeine-drenched heart, and playing in pro or semi-pro esports gave him something that just being a variety streamer couldn't. An opportunity to compete at the highest levels and prove that he was one of the best Overwatch players alive. So when the LA Gladiators offered him a spot on their contenders team, Felix was quick to accept. After a short time in LA, Felix and Adept would move to yet another new place, Austin, Texas. By early 2019, Austin...
His ass was bouncing around a lot. I get that. I just called the cops on you for that quiche. She wanted his money. Yeah, she definitely wanted the money though. She wanted the money, you know? Not the money, but the monies.
Was becoming the hub for Twitch streamers. With names like Asmongold, Mizkif, Greek God X, and many more living there, XQC fit right in. He had just hit 1 million followers on Twitch and was consistently in the top 3 most watched streamers on the whole site by this point.
I feel like that he still is, like, to this day. That's like unheard of for streamers, right? Because most streamers, they make the money very, very quick and then just like they don't keep up with the grind, understandably and respectfully so, right? Like, why grind when you already made it? Why grind it that much? I get it, but there are a lot of people, or not a lot of people, there are a few people like XQC that are like, nah, bro, 8 hours a day, 8 hours a day. That's his lifestyle. I mean, that's insane. Not a healthy lifestyle, but I mean, who am I to judge him, right? Like, guy crazy, man, guy crazy, beating $100 million divorce. Holy crap, man. Holy crap.
XQC and Adept moved in with popular Austin streamer Soda Poppin'. Within 24 hours of moving into Soda's house, Felix proved just how great of a roommate he was going to be.
Thank you for the like, Revive. Appreciate it.
I think I let it out.
What?
While Felix's Twitch career was soaring to new heights, his days of pro and semi-pro Overwatch were tanking. Felix had been selected to represent his home team of Canada again in the Overwatch World Cup. But when the team entered the playoffs in November, they went 0-4 and finished in last place. The next month, Felix would receive some disappointing news from his team, the LA Gladiators, while on stream.
As such, we will be parting ways with our players and staff and thanking them for their contribution to our last 2 years. What does that mean? Does that mean that I lose my job? Did I just get fired? Okay.
That turned out to be the last straw for Felix's competitive Overwatch career. He hung up his jersey for the last time, and now his transformation to pure full-time streamer was complete. In a lot of ways, being a full-time streamer is a great gig, and XQC was loving it. He could get up in the morning, start his stream, react to some videos, play some Fall Guys, and for a little while, it was peaceful.
Yeah, that's insane.
Sure, he had gotten some minor temporary bans from Twitch for stuff like showing a certain gorilla clip or whale watching in VR chat.
I have to choose. The big whale at the back. Big whale. No.
But for the most part, Felix had stayed away from major streaming drama. So far. But in early 2020, there was...
And this is where the cookie crumbles, though. Yay! We better get into it, boys. The drama. It's about to go down, man. It's about to go down. Clench your butt cheeks, guys. Sit down, fasten your seatbelts, because the ride better be bumpy, though. And if you're just coming on Xbox stream very soon,
was an event that made everyone's lives just a little bit more complicated around the world. The pandemic. To get some more room to spread out and probably to be around fewer people during the height of COVID, Felix bought his own house in...
Dog, that was 4 years ago. Holy crap. Yo, is it just me or you guys feel the same way? Ever since the Roni situation, I'm not sure if I can still say the word on YouTube or not, but I mean, dang it, he kind of said it, right? So, F it. COVID, right? 4 years ago! Can you believe it? Can you believe it? 4 years ago, like, it feels like a blip. We just fast forward 4 years like it was nothing. I remember, like, March of 2020, like, lockdown was happening. Reports started coming out about the Roni from Wuhan. I believe in December of 2019, you know, public and mostly everybody find out about it, like, January kind of ish of 2020. We went on lockdown around, like, March time in 2020, and everybody was panicking around that time. And look, fast forward now, nobody cares. Nobody cares. But they got you with the jabs, though. You know what I'm saying? They got you with the ticks, though. I'll say that.
In Austin, and he and Sammy moved out of Soda Poppin's house in April. X tweeted that he loved being in his own place now. He could argue with himself out loud and even yell at himself without anyone blinking an eye. Felix even attempted cooking for himself for the first time and nearly burnt his brand new house down and burnt himself in the process. Within 2 weeks, he had
Bombocat! Yeah, no way. Oh my god. Oh no, he needed a waifu, man. Somebody to cook for him. Oh man, and he had Sammy out of everybody. He always was like, honey, I'm home. But the honey was never at home, or whenever she was at home, she was like, I need your money. I'm not gonna cook. Let's order takeouts. She was all about like ordering takeouts, so she was never wanted to cook. And when he tried to cook, it's like he burned his house though. Like,
transformed the place from a brand new property into an episode of Hoarders. In August, Felix traveled to Canada to stay with his family for a while, and Adept came to stay too. Since pretty much every venue and event in the world was shut down and canceled that summer, it was a good time to spend with family and learn new skills, like how to tie a tie.
Help me do this. Come on.
I don't know how to do these. I've never done one.
You're looking wonderful today. How you feeling?
Oh, fantastic. We've been doing great today. We've been performing really well too.
By the spring of 2021, Felix and Sammy had been just roommates for nearly 3 years and had moved back to the Texas house. But now, clips were coming out that suggested that maybe they were more than just roommates, and it was pretty widely known that they were together. In probably the most obvious announcement of all time, Sammy tweeted, "What if I told you we were never just roommates?" Revealing that their first real date was way back in June of 2018 during the scuffed LA Zoo stream. But almost as soon as they moved back to Texas, Felix and Sammy's lives would become a living nightmare.
We were getting raided by the police station at rates that made absolutely no sense. Almost every day, the police came to our house with a full squad because of, you know, fucking idiots. And I was generally scared that I was going to die.
Felix's Texas address had been leaked, and him and Sammy were being held at gunpoint so often that one wrong move could mean the end. They tried to reason with the local police department, telling them that the calls were coming from trolls online, but it didn't help. Understanding that acknowledging the swatters would just embolden them, Felix and Sammy came up with a cover story, saying that they were going to temporarily move out of the house because they were having some renovations done. While Felix's gamer den probably did need new carpet once a week to keep from growing new species of fungus, fans were completely in the dark about the swattings when they moved back in with their old friend Soda Poppin. This was a unique point in Felix's streaming career too. The first half of 2021, Twitch had been taken over by the gambling meta, with everyone from small streamers to the gaming golem.
And if I'm not mistaken, the gambling meta is like banned on Twitch. I don't know, I could be wrong. I mean, they let like chicks just shake their booty and do like those pool hot man, if I told that to my parents, I think they would just like, yeah, I don't even want to use any bad words now right now. They would not be able to comprehend, bro. I feel like that I would become homeless if I were to tell them like these kind of streams happen on YouTube. You know, let's just say that. Let's just put it that way.
Himself getting sucked into the allure of hitting that spin button.
$19,000.
It's
But gambling wasn't
Trevor, ladies and gentlemen, meet Trevor 2.0.
just big wins for Felix. His fan base revolted, mostly because other streamers were taking special deals with shady offshore casinos to gamble on stream. The streamer would gamble with the house's money, sometimes allegedly with the scales tipped in their favor, so viewers would see them win a lot of money. The streamer would then get paid, but any winnings they made on stream went back to the casino. It wasn't their money in the first place. Keep in mind at this time there was a huge variety of deals out there. Not everyone streaming gambling at the time was explicitly misleading misleading their audience. But XQC didn't take the sponsored route at first. He gambled raw, using his own money with no sponsorship deal. But after the backlash from his fans for gambling, he decided to take a sponsored deal since in his mind, he was taking the heat anyway, so why not get the bag too?
Yeah.
After a couple months of this,
I mean, listen, man, it's always, I guess, fun to gamble with somebody else's money, you know? Never do that, man. Gambling, there's a reason why it's haram. There's a reason why it's bad. Scientifically, religiously, and in every way, shape, or form, right? Don't gamble, kids. Don't do the Nesquik. When I say the Nesquik, I mean the ticks. Don't become a druggie, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, in simple terms, like, don't do it, man. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. I'm recently rewatching Breaking Bad, and let me tell you, bro. Yeah, watch Breaking Bad, another reason to not become a druggie, man. It never ends well. Life of a crime is never good. Mama always said that, though. Yay! Never good, bro. Life of a crime is never good, man.
Felix admitted in his offline chat that he had become addicted and said he would stop. But that didn't last long at all.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Off stream, things just continued to get worse.
Some person went to my old house and
welcome on in, Elvin.
Broke into it with like a crowbar, and apparently he was like looking for me.
This had gone far beyond someone far away calling the police and lying to them to get XQC swatted. This was something else entirely. To make the situation even stranger, Felix says he checked all of his DMs and messages afterwards to see if the person had messaged him, but he couldn't find anything. After Felix and Sammy moved to Sodapoppin's house, Felix says weird things started to happen there too. He started to worry that if Soda's house started getting swatted too, someone might get hurt, or Soda's dogs might even be in danger.
Yeah, man, swatting is becoming a real, and it has been a real problem. It's just bad all around, right? You're wasting law enforcement money, you're wasting their time, and lives are at risk though. Like pets, humans, because the dogs, they might freak out and they might think the swatting team is like a real problem, so they might go after the SWAT team. But the SWAT team, they're prepared to shoot, right? Like they're just, I mean, they're also humans. Like their life is at risk too. So like they might squeeze the trigger, and it's like a life. It's like milliseconds response rate, bro. Like if you just pull the trigger at the bad time, you know, like it's just over though. Swatting is just never good though. If you don't like a streamer though or something, I mean, fair, but like, damn, man, that's hella crazy.
Problem that I have,
it needs to be a crime, and I think it is a crime, but it's just that, and with SWAT team, it's like I don't think there's like a solution to that, because for example, right, like you call in SWAT team and you make up a story that, you know, something is happening. And what if they don't take action? They always gotta take action though, because what if like the threat is real and real lives are at risk? So they never know from what's true, and they never know like if it's lies or true or real or fake, right? They gotta take action, and shout out to them, respect. They put their lives on the line, but it's like, yeah, well, I don't think there's like a good solution to solving this problem, because it's a real problem right now in the U.S. Addis, welcome on in. It's a U.S. popos. They are trigger happy. Yeah, but like you know, like swatting is like next level, and their job is to neutralize and secure as fast as possible, even if they have to take down lives, right? Obviously they don't want to, and they don't wanna, but if they have to, they will, you know. There's just like millisecond response. They're like easy
it's not
to
really
shoot.
For me, it's like for the people around me or whatever. Just me being around people like endangers them. I just want to I want to like put an end to it, because it's just kind of like unfair for others.
Felix would later say that he thought his address got leaked because of his online gambling. See, when you sign up for these offshore casinos, you often have to send them proof of your address. So maybe somebody along the pipeline saw his address, thought, ooh, big streamer's address, I'm gonna leak it, and then the swatting started. After just a short time at Soda's house, Felix went back to Canada to stay with his parents.
Yeah. Canada is like, okay, I get it. Canada. I'm in Canada too, man. Happy did you see the Florida cop that shot up his cruiser? Okay, you were asking Happy. But yeah, I saw that video too. Apparently, like, it was acorn, right? Like I mean, like a squirrel nut, you know, something that squirrel loves to eat or have. I think it fell, and then the cops was like, He started busting though. He thought like, yeah, it was just an acorn that hit it. Yeah. And he started busting. That's like a Florida cop for you. I mean, listen, man. Yo, I'm like scared of going to the US. I'm always scared to go to the US, man. No offense to my US homies out there, but like, man, you never know, man. The cops are trigger happy. People are people trigger happy there? Probably not. I mean, it's the headlines though. Bro went full retweet Call of Duty player. Yeah, he started busting though. Because he thought that they were real fires. Imagine like, I'm sitting here imagining what he thought in his mind. Probably like somebody's shooting at him, so he like started busting. Give it like a cover fire. In a way I kind of understand. I don't understand, but in a way I kind of understand from an outsider looking in, because there's like so many shootings in the US, so bro probably thought like some real shit was happening and he was paranoid, scared for his life, so he started busting. Yeah, probably thought that, but like, listen, he should not be a cop though. Like, respectfully, he should not be a cop, because, you know, real people lives were in danger. He could have shot like, I don't even know, I haven't followed that story. What if he shot like somebody for real, right?
Maybe if he could just be with his family, he could finally be safe. And at first it seemed like he was.
He did
After
a
taking a short break from streaming and setting up his gaming PC in Canada, fans said he was looking better than ever. But before long, the trolls who had been swatting Felix got his parents' address too. But the Canadian police treated the situation a bit differently than the Texas police.
Okay,
they, after the first big...
Okay, I'm assuming, right before he says it, I'm assuming they came in, gave them a maple syrup, they gave him a kiss on the cheek, and like, yeah, bro, like, we got it, bro, we got it. Obviously, these are like the stereotypes. It doesn't always happen, man.
Situation a bit differently than the Texas police.
They, after the first big-ass raid, they would give us, like, heads up, and they would, like, clear the house, whatever, and I found a way to remain on stream and not say anything at all, and nobody ever noticed anything different, and the stream always kept going. Every time it happened, they opened the doors, I gave a visual signal, and they cleared the rooms, and they cleared all the angles in the room, to make sure nobody was hidden, or nobody was hurt or harmed, so they could finish the house or whatever. And nobody...
I mean, W, okay, that's a W situation. They took care, and yeah, you know, they went a little bit easy, but they made sure like there was no threat. Okay.
We noticed. It happened a crazy amount of times. It's I don't even know how many times it happened.
Back on Twitch, the days of Grand Theft Auto roleplay were at their peak.
Some of them, yeah.
Wicked.
That they're
and yeah, Rockstar bought like the roleplay, right? So I'm actually hyped. I've seen like a few streams of GTA roleplay, not too many though. I love the idea, I love the concept, and it's on PC. I got a good PC, blessed to be able to have that, and I'm able to play if I wanted to. But it's like super complicated. Probably isn't when you know how it works, but I mean I don't, and I never really bother searching how you get into roleplay, this and that. So for me, it's like super complicated, right? I'm like really happy that we might see it on consoles, and I think that would be solid.
Kids and families.
He did a dodge roll. He went, I hope you get that in GTA 6, honestly.
Wicked! Oh my!
But GTA wasn't all fun and games for Felix. Before long, he started to get into arguments in-game with Adept that seemed like they were a little more than role-playing.
Now, I admitted to you the other day that in character I was molding, and then out of character
Don't go there with all of that.
Okay, but...
Do you want to end so that we get the talk that you asked me for or not?
Okay.
Adept ended her stream on at least one occasion due to her and XQC fighting both in and out of game. By
oh snap, here we go.
August, things had reached a breaking point.
Listen, I won't talk about that much, man. I mean, we got into a little bit of a fight. It is what it is, man. Hey, it is what it is.
Felix explained a little more on Twitter and asked fans not to harass Sammy. After over 3 years together...
Aww. That's where the couple fighting started, guys. You know, they started fighting. You know, that's where Sammy started, like, dropping nukes. And XQC was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm Superman. You can hit me with a nuke, but I'm gonna stand tall. You know what I mean? I'm picturing that moment when the Superman went into space and the US response was like... Because, you know, there was, like... that Godzilla creature that came into fruition, and Superman takes that Godzilla-like creature into space, and US was like, okay, we cannot kill it, let's drop a nuke. That's what they always do, right? So they dropped a nuke, but he was still alive. So that's XQC, man. That's a homie right there.
They're moving to different cities, states, and countries together, enduring countless swattings, and being the one person the other could confide in. It looked like the saga of Felix and Sammy might have reached its ultimate conclusion.
Oh my god. It was
2021 was an intense time in the life of XQC's streaming career. He would stream for 10, 11, 12 hours at a time just about every single day. Sometimes he wouldn't sleep and just streamed for 20 hours. A lot of people look at streamers and think, that's easy, I could play Grand Theft Auto for 20 hours straight and make a ton of money, that would be awesome. And it probably would be for them until they realize to hold a viewer's attention for that long, you actually have to be entertained.
Streaming in itself is not a hard thing, it's just like a mental game, and holding, obviously, like in his case, like thousands of viewers, that's a dang hard job. So I have to agree with that. But on its own though, it's not a it's a like, if you're doing streaming as a hobby, it's fun, right? It's cool, right? But if you want to do it like professionally, where you want to earn money and do it as a living, I guess every job is hard. It's just that we think other people's jobs are easy, but let's be real, like everybody's jobs is hard in their own way, respectfully, right? Like if you're working, for example, but some jobs are harder than others, 110%, right? Some professions are different though. Muhammad Ali, what's good, man? How you doing, man? Welcome on in, man. Part 2 might Astrobot Part 2 might come on. So excited for that. Yeah, let's wait for the stream, man. If you're just coming on, Xbox stream very soon, boys.
When you're streaming for 12 hours a day, every day with no days off, you're not answering text messages, you're too busy reading chat. You're not answering phone calls, you're in Discord with other streamers. You're probably not taking a lunch break either, you're having some fast food DoorDash to you and then
Man, that's kind of like me. I don't eat outside. Blessed to have a greatest mother ever, you know, like, you know what I mean? But even for me, like, I don't do streams, but I do content all day, right? Like on this channel, second channel, and experimenting on like a third channel as well. So it's like, yeah, man, I mean, that's me. And every chance I get to go outside, I do, man.
Throwing the trash on the floor. When you're done rebroadcasting a YouTube video that you're going to immediately pay an editor to re-upload to make money off your reaction. 2021, a new craze took over Twitch in the form of...
guys, today's intro was pretty good, guys. Guys, I really enjoyed the intro.
Okay, I'm reacting to XQC reacting to his own reaction. Holy crap, man. That's like peak YouTube comment. But it's been, yeah, stream so fun, man. Though time passed pretty quick. Fun day for real. Yo, man, today it's Judgment Day with the Xbox. Hardik says that, bro, where are you from? I'm from Pakistan, currently in Canada. Where are you from, man? Where you guys at? Let me know your state, city, country. If you don't want to share the details, just say a country. Or if you're like very, very conservative with that, just say what planet you on. Maybe you're on Mars or something. You know what I'm saying?
What games are playing today, boys?
But I digress. The point is, being a streamer isn't actually a great job. In fact, I would argue it's a terrible one. There's no healthcare, there's no paid days off, and it really strains your relationships with other people in the real world, because streamers like this don't really live in the real world. They live in the stream. And all of this was starting to...
Oh my Brampton boy, kaise ho paji? Theek thak ho, khana kha liya? You're in Oregon, got you. Or hopefully I did not butcher that. You're in Amritsar. Hey, I see you, brother. Kaise ho, man? Paji, kaise ho?
To affect Felix's health and relationships in a big way. He told his chat he was having trouble sleeping, having night terrors. He missed in real life events like Pokemon's podcast because he overslept. And some people were starting to worry that Felix was truly addicted to gambling. Halfway through the...
Okay, missing Pokemon streams, that's alright. I mean, like, okay, no biggie.
Year, he had already wagered over $29 million. And these numbers aren't dollars. They're the number of spins.
5 reasons to not quit your gambling addiction. Number 5.
My God.
99% of gambling addicts quit gambling right before they hit the jackpot.
Felix told his chat multiple times that he was going to stop gambling and then would almost immediately go back to it. By the end of the summer after the breakup...
Once a gambler, always a gambler. Once a druggie, always a druggie, man. Never trust a drug addict, man. That's what Gus told Walter White in Breaking Bad, and that is the truth. That is the honest goddamn truth. Heisenberg, you feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my homies that know what I'm talking about. Shout out to you if you also don't know what I'm talking about. But like, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody for smashing the like button. How about that? Love y'all for 140 likes on the stream. Come on now, man. What are we talking about here, people? Appreciate you all, man.
Things looked like they were going to just keep getting worse. After the breakup was made public, Adept tweeted that she lived with a clear conscience, knowing the truth about who she is and what she's experienced. Some fans reading too far into this took it to mean that XQC had abused her. Adept clarified the next day that that did didn't happen, and that she was only trying to salvage any privacy she had left. It appeared that
Yo, what are the odds if she said that, yeah, he abused me? Yo, man, the internet would have canceled XQC, the cops would be all over him, he would be thrown in, like, another planet, let's be real.
Felix and Sammy wanted this to be a clear break without fans harassing either one of them. But within just a few weeks, Adept was spotted in the background of some of XQC's streams. In early September, Felix posted this picture of the two of them together. It looked like they had smoothed things over and had moved back in together. September 2021 was a particularly big
clapped cheeks after
month on Twitch because a massive IRL streamer event was coming up, Shit Camp. Planned by streamer QT Cinderella, the plan was to get all of the biggest creators on Twitch together for a summer camp meets game show slumber party. Imagine the smell. Adept and Felix attended this event as a couple, and it seemed like things were back to normal. More clips came out of them arguing, and there were rumors that they had broken up again in November. The stable relationship was devolving into an on-again, off-again mess. The only thing with any stability in XQC's life was his streaming schedule, and that was making him an extreme amount of money. The sponsorships he was taking at the time were worth 6 figures, and he had enough Twitch subs and ad revenue to be making enough money to make a trip to space every month.
Hell yeah.
Holy crap.
Instead, he bought a car. But not just any car, a $300,000 McLaren 720S Spider. Felix said it occurred to him that
I mean, holy crap, that's bro be living in GTA 10 right now. I would say honestly, like, if you're somebody that gets I mean, it's your money, you do you always, but like as long as that's legal, do not go around buying like drugs with that money, okay? As long as it's legal, you know what, I don't care, you do you, it's your money. But honestly, in terms of XQC, he makes a lot of money, so I'm pretty certain that he's smart with his money and he has a lot of the money invested. So even if he spends buttloads of money on cars, okay, fair, fine, right? But if you're somebody that gets like $300,000 or $400,000 one shot, high chances you're gonna lose that money. High chances, right? Because most people don't know how to keep that money, right? Big advice, don't go spending, it's always a mistake spending that much money on a car. Buying a house, that's different, but most important, like, just invest that money first of all, because and for his case, a tax-free car, 100%. He's like self-employed, so you get that tax, you get the benefit of that. So in his case, that's pretty smart. And knowing him, he probably have that money invested. So he good, man. $100 million. Yo, sheesh. You can buy a lot of these cars and never go broke. But in most people's cases, if you were to get 300K one shot and you spend that on a car, big mistake, because the car is gonna lose its value. And if God forbids you get in an accident, holy shit, there goes.
He had finally made it, and buying the McLaren was a symbol of that. From eating cup noodles in a dirty apartment in LA to eating cup noodles in a dirty house in LA and buying a cool car on a whim because he liked the fast cars in Grand Theft Auto. The discerning viewer will notice that chat's immediate reaction to this announcement was to make fun of him for not being able to drive. He still did not have a driver's license, and Sammy usually drove him around in the Tesla he had bought.
That, oh my god, but I cannot make a fun of him because I also don't have a driver's license. Listen, man, making content, that's the biggest negative, bro. Like, there are positives, there are negatives. Positive, I get to decide when I want to work, but biggest negative, I cannot do a whole lot of other things. So that's me right there. But like, imagine buying a car then you cannot drive because you don't have time, and biggest than all of that, you don't have a driver's license. Holy crap, man, holy crap. Like, what in the world? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I don't have driver's license, but I also don't have a car, though, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Yes, 15 minutes till impact, guys.
December, they went to pick up the McLaren. X posted a picture with the caption, "Where it all began, the Overwatch League days." Sammy was there too, and posted a picture of X saying, "Damn, whose boyfriend is this? Sheesh." I'm not sure if she was flexing or genuinely asking, because I'm pretty sure they had broken up and gotten back together at least 3 times by this point. But things seemed good now.
Honestly, bro, XQC did not buy the car for himself. He bought the car for Sammy. Like, let's be real. Sammy was owning that car in a way when you think about it, because she has a driver license. She was driving him around, and it was like, I get the car. I can see your messages, Eddie. What's good, man? How you doing, brother?
With Adept waxing nostalgic that they had returned to the arena where they met exactly 4 years later. But even with Adept by his side, the night terrors continued to get worse for Felix.
Like that for determining somebody's personality traits. It measures all of, and so, oh my god.
The constant swattings they had endured, with police breaking in and pointing guns at them, and people breaking into the Texas house looking for Felix, had taken a serious toll on his psyche. Things were starting to get very dark.
Let's gather around at shit camp.
Oh, it's JoeWo, boys. Holy
September
crap, it's over.
2022. Shit Camp was set to be bigger and better than ever. XQC was going to be one of the main attractions, with streamer Ludwig building a set for a game show that XQC would host. But just one day before the event, XQC told his chat that he wasn't going. And watching that clip was how QT Cinderella found out. X hadn't told any of the organizers that he wouldn't be there. People online immediately attributed this to Felix's apparent gambling addiction. Maybe if QT had put a slot machine, he would have showed up. Random LSF commenters weren't the only ones coming to the same conclusion.
Felix, if you want to go into drama, let's talk about how you ditched the Creator Clash at the last minute to go gambling by yourself. When the Creator Clash was for charity and they were all relying on you, had to change the name and everyone that was going because you ditched to go gamble.
By the 16th, the pressure got to Felix and he decided it was time to offer an alternative explanation.
I was cornered into choosing between family and Sammy. And unfortunately what happened is that I kind of just chose family.
He went on to say that this—
Damn, man. I mean, W for him for choosing his family over her, though. Like, listen, man, imagine. Okay, did he say he chose family or not family? I hope he said family, because now I'm kind of confused. Because, yeah, I probably misheard him, but I hope he chose family. Always choose family, man. Always choose family, bro. Xbox is finished. You're Frozen Gamer, welcome on in, man. You're gonna get some Xbox Andy's mad with that, bro.
This breakup was different than the others. There was no arguing, no fighting, but something had happened between Felix's brother, his brother's girlfriend, and Sammy. Whatever this was turned out to be the last straw, and Felix and Sammy agreed it was time to end things for good this time. But Sammy was not happy that Felix had made this breakup public, because when you have 100,000 people that tune into your stream every day, a few of them are going to go over to Adept's stream after this and call her a whale, even if XQC asks them not to. That same day, Felix tried to—
Yeah, in a way, that's kind of fair, though. That's kind of fair, but I mean, listen, like, $100 million divorce, you're filing that lawsuit. I'm talking about Sammy, right? Like, and you're trying to take whatever man has worked for in his life so far. That's crazy. I mean, in a way, I'm kind of glad he made that public, but she has a point. Like, if you make that public, 100,000 people watching you, they're gonna surely, even if you say don't harass, they're gonna harass. Yeah, Sammy, I believe his ex-wife right now,
to call her and explain himself. It did not go well.
I'm thinking about playing Stellar Blade for sure, but not entirely sure just yet. It looks good though.
You knew that I've always wanted, when things are moving on, to move on. You know how I am. Okay, I don't cut it halfway. I have to go all the way. I don't have things above my head all fucking day.
I can't do this with you anymore. You are not a victim here. You have never been a victim here.
Okay.
I'm done speaking with you.
I'm
You
done
are
as well.
not a victim.
It's okay.
Stop victimizing
Okay,
yourself.
I'm sorry. This got too heavy. I'm sorry. Bye. Just.
Bruh. Damn. It's like, I'm sorry, honey. That's crazy. Are you gonna play Stellar Blade? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. A lot of people are trying to cancel. Damn. Brothers just was like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, he wanted to, like, come down to the conclusion, but, like, damn, she did not let brother talk, though.
Despite XQC's stream turning into Jerry Springer for Zoomers, Felix's fans still had his back for the most part, with one saying, "I really hope that this doesn't make his sleep issues worse. Sammy was there for him quite a bit, so I hope he doesn't spiral out." At first, it seemed like that was the end of it. But in early November, Adept started dropping hints that there was much more going on behind the scenes.
What? So how does a vehicle registration work? How does vehicle registration work? You've never bought a car in your life. How does vehicle registration work? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. There are—
Yeah, she not wrong in that. Like, he bought a car without having a driver's license, and he literally bought that car not for himself. He bought the car for her, though.
Adults in the chat telling you the answers that you need to know right there.
Just a couple weeks later, Adept posted this image on her Instagram story. Either she had just become the most overpaid florist of all time and was making a delivery, or she was using Felix's McLaren to go on dates. And the date definitely wasn't with him, since he was playing GTA at the time and reacted to this picture live on stream.
Whoa!
Just a couple months later in January 2023, something would happen on—
Man, so he bought the car, right? Doesn't have a driver's license. They are fighting. XQC Sammy fighting, right? And Sammy goes on a date in his car with somebody else. Flowers are shown. She uploads that picture on the internet while he's streaming, and he finds that. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god, I would be devastated though. You know what I mean? I would be devastated. But what if, like, she's playing games and she never went on a date? It's just like to kind of make him jelly, or kind of, you know, it's kind of like a psychological warfare. But I doubt it. I doubt it.
An XQC stream that would live in internet history forever.
Yeah, $10 promise, $2.
Chat, we forgot. Oh my god, we forgot.
You guys, imagine like you buy a car, right? And your girl drives that, and you find out that she went on a date with somebody else.
Based off the court order that we agreed upon. You signed your name on it. Get out now? No, I need you to change it.
Shh.
Holy crap.
Oh my god, shut up! My god!
This clip immediately blew up on Reddit, with one thread getting nearly 11,000 upvotes and thousands of comments.
In Urdu, Hindi, I would like to say, those of you understand, guys, yeah, वो जैसे बाबू भाई कहता ना यार मैं देवा 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 मैं तो उसको रावण समझता था ये तो राम निकला. Man, holy crap, his life is a movie. Holy hell.
Speculating on what was going on. People cleaned up the audio and posted versions of their own subtitles and transcripts. This clip was...
Yeah, the internet never stops, right? Everybody went detective mode after that. Like, it was some CSM Miami shit. Hardly understood what I said, right?
Already in the lead for the most parasocial moment of 2023, and the year was only a week old. But to these people's credit, this whole saga had been broadcast live for months. Why stop watching the show when it's heating up to new levels of crazy? The most interesting part of this was that Adept had mentioned a court order, and if there really was a court order, that meant that they had gone to court against each other at some point. Why would they do that? Within a couple of hours, people online had found public court records showing that Adept had filed something against XQC. She even had a restraining order against him. The most bizarre thing was, this filing was a request for a divorce. Filed the same day, Adept posted the picture of the flowers in the McLaren. Had they been secretly married this whole time?
Yo, thank God no children though. Like, yeah, like thank God like his pull-out game was strong, or he wore like an umbrella downstairs, you know what I'm saying? Thank God XQC wore an umbrella. Because had it been like he did not have an umbrella down there, bro, man, he would have been having like 4 or 5 kids by now. And then like responsibility increases and responsibility rises, and you're getting chained up too though. So he was still chained up, don't get me wrong, but with kids you get chained up even more so.
I am not married. I was never married. Is a restraining order in the grand scheme of things is not always what you think it is.
True,
okay?
true.
In a case like that, it's extremely common that it comes with it.
Within a day, big YouTubers and streamers were all talking about this divorce case. Destiny pulled the public court records and started going through them on stream. It turned out that Felix and Sammy had never been formally married, but Sammy was claiming that they had been common law married. Common law marriage is
the internet detectives. Love my internet detectives, man.
That 8 states in the United States have. And in Texas, where Adept and XQC live together, the couple has to agree to be married, live together in Texas as husband and wife, and represent to others that they were married.
What Adept is trying to do is she's trying to make the argument that her and XQC probably met the requirements, or should have met the requirements for common law marriage. So she's trying to file for a divorce now, because when she gets divorced from XQC, she's going to be entitled to some of his assets that were accumulated during the duration of the marriage.
Man.
That's what she's trying to do. Goldie.
Man, this goes for both, and not trying to be sexist here, but most of the time, how many times we hear stories, right? Like a man does everything for himself, for his family, earns, you know, is very successful, gets assets in XQC cases, and thrives, and then finds the wrong partner and get double crossed, and the partner gets half of the money for no damn reason other than just being a hoe or a partner, right? No offense to my ladies, not every lady's like that, okay? It's just the extremes, and they are the one that we hear on the internet, but it's like, holy crap, man, holy crap. There was a football player, I'm forgetting his name right now, if anybody knows, he has all of his assets under his mom's name, and he was a W man for that, but statistically speaking, not even my opinion, men, for the most part, man, they have it worse. Yeah, men get screwed in courts. I saw a lot of that in my 9 years in the Navy. Yeah, I mean, you're a lady. Yeah, so yeah, your opinion or your what's this called, experience worth more than my experience, 100%, because you're a lady speaking, I'm a man speaking, and if I defend men, obviously I would be viewed as a sexist. Hakimi, yeah, it was Hakimi though. Shout out to Hakimi, man.
It became immediately clear that the stakes for this divorce case were immensely high. The house, the cars, the millions of dollars in crypto and other assets.
Yo, can a brother get 2 pennies right there?
Were all at stake.
Because people don't know, this is the biggest common law marriage case the world has ever ever seen, and only I got the court documents for now.
This is where a YouTuber called Henry Resilient comes in. If it weren't for Henry, most of the details about this case would be unknown to the public. He's a former investigator who got legal, legitimate copies of the court proceedings between XQC and Adept, and he's consistently been one of the first people to break news on this story. A link to Henry's channel is in the description right below the contractually obligated bit. Sorry, Henry, I gotta pay bills too. But make sure you guys hit subscribe, show him some love, because I got the very...
Subscribe to the homie Jabroni, which is him, and also subscribe to the homie for being a detective. Real detectives were on the case, real lawyers, bro. when lawyers become YouTuber, you know, whenever in trouble, call Saul Goodman, though.
Special opportunity to interview him for this video.
So why did you hit me up, Jabroni?
As soon as I started researching this, like, you just kept popping up over and over and over. I'm like, okay, this is the subject matter expert, so I got to talk to the subject matter.
He's the Saul Goodman of YouTube, though.
Expert, right? And honestly, like, stepping back, looking at the whole timeline, this case is crazy. Like, it's nuts.
I've been trying to tell people this is the biggest common law divorce, craziest case known to man, and for the likes of me, no one will cover it.
In January, right when this news broke, Henry showed the affidavit.
So he took it in his hands and he's like, let me go ahead and cover it. Okay, sounds fair, sounds fair.
Where Adept asked for a temporary restraining order. Adept said she had been harassed and is afraid of further harassment, and therefore asks the court to issue a restraining order to bar XQC from speaking about the litigation until a full hearing can be held. She also told the court that they had been married since August of 2020. During that visit to see XQC in Canada, she had told immigration authorities that they were married because Canada wasn't allowing visitors into the country who were unmarried. She also says they've been living together in Texas since then and have presented themselves as married to friends and family. She also says that fans started doxing, harassing, and swatting them after they made their relationship public. In Henry's analysis of this affidavit, he asserts that Adept included this information in the lawsuit so she can sue him for money to cover the cost of armed security, therapy, and any other costs that could be associated with this. She even takes it a step further and tells the judge that she expects Felix to dox her and encourage his fans to harass and possibly physically harm her and her family. The temporary restraining order was granted after this was filed, and XQC wasn't allowed to discuss any of this on stream. Adept had
of course, men always get their nuts clipped, man. It's like not even shocked, not even surprised. That's how it happens, you know? It's always the men's fault. It's always the men are toxic masculinity. Nearly 1 a.m. here in Pakistan. I'm watching as the story is so mysterious and engaging. Never heard of it. Xbox stream coming up soon as well, boys. Sayyid yaar, मैं ना कसम से बोल रहा हूँ, मैं इसको ना रावण समझता था. ये तो देवा 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 देवा. ये तो राम निकला रे बहनचो. ये तो राम निकला.
Gone on to file an amended motion where she requests that Felix pay her attorney fees, give her sole possession of XQC's BMW and Tesla, prevent XQC from using the McLaren, prevent him from gambling, buying or wearing expensive clothes, and she asks the court to take $500,000 from him and give it to her if he violates the temporary restraining order.
Stop having fun. Stop having fun. This isn't.
Not long after, Adept and her lawyers filed a list of violations.
She gets $500,000 just like that if he makes one mistake. What if brother gets in his feelings though? What if brother, you know what I mean? Like, because shit happens sometimes, right? You obviously he has a right to get mad, but he cannot get mad right now. If he gets mad, well, she gets $500,000. Holy crap.
With the court, claiming that XQC had broken the restraining order and should be made to pay up. There's just one problem with this list of violations. It's chock full of lies. She tells the judge in this document that XQC leaked Destiny the court documents when Destiny had actually gotten them legally, as they were public documents. She also says that XQC streamed their argument on the 7th without her knowledge or consent. I'm pretty sure she just blatantly lied in that first list of violations. Like, she's
no way.
And I know lie is a strong word. Lie is a strong word, right? But I'm pretty sure she says that without her knowledge or consent, he allowed their argument to be live streamed. And I'm talking about that January 7th
the one I was just playing.
Allowing the discussion of pending litigation online. But she had actually typed in his chat 2 times before she started banging on the door.
Yes.
So is there no like repercussion for just saying whatever? Like that's a lie.
In family court, there's no repercussion. In criminal court, there's a thing called perjury. In family court, perjury really doesn't exist. But what she's been doing is trying to ensnare him in the family court system with a violation to find him in contempt. If I can get $1 million from entrapping you and violating this court order, it's worth it, right?
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Just a few weeks after all these
she had like another reason, like, let's be real. Holy crap. Like, imagine, like, you know, you're Sammy, let's just say, or I'm Sammy, right? Like the chick, right? I'm gonna try my hardest to get him mad and do the thing that he should not do. And if he does, I'll get 500 million. Or not 500 million, what am I saying? $500,000.
Documents came to light. On January 20th, the police were called to XQC's house in Texas. Once again, we have to thank Henry for getting a snippet of the police report and posting it on his YouTube. According to the police report, Sammy and her mother were in XQC's house without his permission. Apparently, Felix told the police that they were stealing his stuff because the reason for the report is a burglary in progress. Sammy told the police that they were married, and Felix told them that they had only been dating for about 6 months. Back in court, Felix's lawyers were arguing that they were never married. They asked the judge to come to a conclusion about whether they were ever married before trying to split up any of the assets like Adept's lawyers were requesting. The stakes just got notched up higher than ever.
If she convinces a judge that they were married, to dig into the finances and his gambling, it's going to hurt him. It's going to hurt sponsors. it's gonna be bad, and he should just settle, in my opinion. Hey, bust her down for the McLaren, but she knows that if she goes for more, she can get it.
At the end of May,
holy crap! I mean, Saul Goodman out here, or Henry Goodman, right there, speaking the facts. He's a lawyer on the situation. He's like, yo, if she presses, I hope he did not make that video. He probably did, but I hope that Sammy did not get to see, but because that's when she would be in her feelings, emotions would be, and she would be like, yeah, let me plot that real quick, you know what I'm saying? Because a lawyer knows what he's talking about. Let me use that information and exploit XQC over that. Damn, that's crazy. Xbox stream coming up too, guys. Don't worry, we're gonna check it out.
Back into his Texas house. But when he asked a friend to go over and make sure it was ready for him to stream in, what they found was pretty surprising.
This is over there? It's dark. There's no power, no water, no internet. Okay?
Just 2 days later, a clip from Adept's stream went viral.
I've been trying to tell the truth for a long time. This is my wedding ring. That's a truthful statement. I didn't purchase it for myself. That's a truthful statement. This wedding ring was purchased on May 8th, I think we said. Right? Wasn't that the day of the receipt? And I didn't buy it. That's a truthful statement. I've been married for 3 years. That's a truthful statement. I got a phone call on May 15th. I got a phone call. I didn't call nobody. I didn't beg nobody to call me.
Now,
I mean, when she says that I did not buy that ring, I mean, I believe her, right? Like, because let's be real, XQC probably bought, because, I mean, listen, he was in love, you know? I mean, he did what any man, if he's capable enough, would do, right? For example, if you're in love with that chick, you love her, and you're able to financially, you're gonna put a ring on her, right? Let's be real. Like, because you want to take care of the lady, you love the lady, right? And then the lady's like, no, man, I'm gonna pull out my strong independent and do that. Holy crap, man.
It's pretty tempting to write off everything Adept says in this clip because she claims that she's been married for 3 years as a fact, when in reality, she's been fighting in court for 7 months to prove it. So it's not exactly a proven fact. But if you stop and think for a second, maybe there are some little hints of truth about what's been going on behind the scenes in what she's saying. And one of those things is the ring. If we consider the possibility that she didn't actually buy it for herself, where did that thing come from? A week later, Felix posted a cryptic video where he shows a tour of his entire Texas house room by room. He doesn't explain why, but the end of the video revealed a lot.
They're not live yet. We'll give it some time.
I'm getting out. Thank you for helping out.
The police were waiting outside the house, along with Sammy and possibly Sammy's mom. But were the police escorting Felix out of his own house? Were they escorting Sammy out of the house? Or something else? The next day on...
Oh shit! Oh shit! Yo, imagine by law and law officers show up and they escort you out from your own house. Holy crap. Yeah, they have not started yet. Don't worry, guys. They're gonna.
Twitter, fans were speculating about the ring and the reason XQC and Adept were staying in the same house. Felix replied to a tweet and said that cars were going around the house and that he got a call, presumably from Sammy, pleading for him to be there for safety. He says the pictures were taken off his phone while he was asleep. Do you think that that incident where he went there and she was there and they spent the night in the house together, do you think that like muddied the waters of this whole trial?
No, because they're arguing marriage. Just because he went over there to have sex with her, it doesn't mean that they were married. But what happened after that was the whole false allegation of assault.
Completely unknown to the public at the time, Adept had called the police and accused Felix of sexual assault. Now, on top of losing half of everything he owned, he was at risk of going to prison and being put on the sex offenders registry. There was also a temporary protective order issued against him, which is something usually only issued against violent or potentially dangerous offenders. Felix could now go to jail just for being around Sammy or saying the wrong thing about the case to the wrong person. Just a couple days after this police report was filed, XQC went to check his mail.
There was a letter that demanded an extremely sizable financial settlement, and these things wouldn't get out there. Very sizable amounts, and it basically wouldn't happen. I saw that, and in front of me, with these two things happening, I had to make an adult decision. And the adult decision that I made is that I wouldn't budge on any of it, and I wasn't gonna buy my way out of anything. I wasn't gonna give in to evil, and I wasn't gonna just let the wave.
This like story is almost over. Yeah, we're gonna check it out. Don't worry, guys. Xbox stream, we're gonna check it out.
Watch over me.
After Felix denied the multi-million-dollar settlement demand, Adept and her lawyers kept pushing the court to make the protective order permanent.
When going home, the Border Patrol agent were like, hey man, you have a protective order against you in the state of Texas. What about it? I had to sit there in line at the airport and explain it, and I felt like I was treated like a criminal.
Felix also revealed that one of the nights they had spent together, he had passed out, and while he was passed out, Adept took his phone and over 700 pictures of text messages, Discord conversations, and all kinds of logs that he had on his phone with other people. Adept started to slowly leak some of these pictures, including one where she claims XQC paid one of his head mods to sleep with him. XQC's response was that he paid her flight and expenses to come visit him and watch him while he was sleeping, since he was still having night terrors and choking in his sleep. Adept went on stream and questioned why Felix couldn't just have a family member do this for him.
Oh, if you're worrying about your health, just call your family. Well, I couldn't do that anymore. I wonder why that happened. I wonder at the time why I couldn't call family. I wondered. Well, maybe because your ass made a massive drama that split me and my family apart entirely.
Damn, like imagine, right? Like because of her, I mean, he instead of at first he chose his family, but then it's like drama happened and he chose her. And that was a bad mistake. I mean, always choose your family over some hoe, guys. Like, damn, he chose her and then she double crosses him. And it's like now he has bad relationship with his family. Holy crap, bro. God damn.
Almost like I had nobody at the time.
Felix's family, while supportive, were aware that he had a sexual assault case open against him. Nothing's going to cool relations at the family dinner table faster than being on.
But I'm certain, like, the family always they came in at the last minute, right? They surely would clutch in and they would like, yeah, bro, okay, you made a mistake, but it's fine, right? Like, family's family after all, right?
Investigation for being a monster. In the heat of the summer while all this was going on, Felix had finally revealed why he says all of this started.
I kept waking up and like injuring myself and shit like that, and I felt like I was gonna die soon. I felt like I wasn't gonna live very long. And then I got like people to organize everything, like investments, and get all my papers in order, and get a will. Answer all the questions normally. And then one of them was like, oh, what's your like status? And then it's like, well, it's like single, you know? Like
Yo, what game is that? That game looks fun. Like Subway Surfer. Xbox confirmed they're bringing 4 games to PlayStation. Yeah, yo, appreciate the 5, Alex. Thank you, man. Shout out to you guys. Don't worry, we're gonna check out the entire thing. This video is almost over. Like 5 minutes, okay? Less than 5 minutes and 2. I got you guys. We're just trying to finish the dang story here. And no worries. I got you right here, okay?
Like if I die, like okay, well, might will go to like, you know, family like that. And then after that, things just kind of like started like blowing the fuck up.
Felix says after this, his relationship with Sammy spiraled out of control, and she filed for a common law divorce against him. He said that ever since the will had been drafted, he had been trying to make as much money as possible so that in the event he dies, his family will be taken care of. To that end, Felix signed a $100 million deal with Kick, and it wasn't even exclusive.
Confirm they bringing 4 games to PS Switch.
Yo, shout out to you, Alex, for 5, bro. You the homie, man. You the homie. Yeah, Tower Day, everybody. I know. Let's just finish this fast, okay? And we're gonna check it out, guys. We're gonna check it out.
He could still stream on Twitch and keep making money over there as well. If he could beat the criminal case and the divorce, he could stack money for his parents and brother. At the end of August, Henry was searching for the SA police report. He knew it was out there and was getting closer. The police denied his request, but their response told him everything he needed to know.
It is information and internal records of a law enforcement agency relating to a closed criminal investigation that ended in a result other than a conviction or deferred adjudication.
The criminal case against XQC had been dropped.
After months of sitting in the dark, I actually had something or somebody tell me and validate that my brain was rooted in reality.
Once the criminal case was over, only the massive divorce remained. It was still the largest common law marriage case in history, and an untold amount of money was on the line. The final hearing was supposed to happen very soon, and it was at this
point. Oh man, I hope she did not get the money, bro. That's like insane, though. Gears of War is incoming to PlayStation. Okay, I see you. We're gonna get to it.
One of the parties in the case asked for something very strange. Somebody asked for a jury trial.
Adept did, because the lawyer. I mean, she asked for the jury trial because the judge was giving her no play. She denied her alimony. She denied lawyer fees. She denied the $500,000 bond. The judge was not buying for 1 second that they were married. But because we're in America, we have to go through this judicial system. Even if I say, no, Jabroni hit me and I'm suing him for assault. And here's the lawsuit. And now Jabroni got to get a lawyer and prove that he didn't hit me.
You think they could kind of see the light on the wall and they say, you know what?
100%.
We gotta get a jury.
So a little bit of light of hope right there. I love that.
We're going to get you crying on the witness stand.
Because think about this. This has been going on since she filed in November of 2022. And from November 2022, at any point in time, she could have requested a jury trial.
Damn. How old is this? How did things end? I'm not sure how they ended exactly. I know a little bit. Don't want to spoil it. I want to know that real quick. But November 2022, that's when he filed. So I guess there's your answer. We have the reference of time. A little bit. Obviously, this has been ongoing for way before then, too.
Until literally after the denial of everything.
Dweebs, in just a second, okay? This video is almost over. I will show you, Dweebs. I got you, man. I got you, brother. Just hold on.
Right before they're supposed to have their trial between, the trial in front of the judge, to request a jury trial.
The same judge that was hearing the divorce proceedings had heard the SA case, and she didn't like it. XQC was found to be a credible witness, and Adept and her legal team could feel that things weren't exactly going their way.
Look at my lawyer, dog! I'm going to jail!
But if Adept was losing ground in the courts, she was going to make one last-ditch effort to win in the court of public opinion. On the night of October 3rd, she went live on Twitch to do just that.
Why are they so hard to find? It's because I'm so crazy.
2 minutes.
I have so many screenshots, over 700. Baby girl, you want to add the numbers up? It's over 15. It's like over 2,000. You guys act like I said, that I'm not in a war. You guys act like I'm not at war.
Tons of streamers and content creators tuned into this stream. And
Dog, you are just streaming, man. Like, what war are you in, though? Come on, man. Get your ass out of here, though.
Over 4,000 concurrent viewers.
Like, even still, you guys have no idea how truly on and off things were in the last year.
I believe her.
Really don't know.
He was blowing her back out.
Adept then spent the rest of the stream reading messages that she had stolen from XQC's phone, picking out the particularly juicy parts in an attempt to make him look as bad as possible. She also leaked several people's real names that weren't public before. She spends a lot of time calling girls that Felix had been messaging and dating over the last year pick-me's, and she hints to having more messages that she can release if certain people make her mad. And then somebody at Twitch noticed.
See, the reason why I kept playing this on earlier, because
What happened? Let's hit a refresh.
The next day, XQC posted a video called "She Went Too Far and Got Banned." That's where a lot of the clips I've used so far came from. Since he was under orders from the court not to talk about a lot of these things, for a long time he didn't. But now, it was like a massive weight had been lifted from his shoulders.
Dog, it's like, holy crap, man. If a man did that, he would have been thrown in another dimension. For example, right? Like Nadia apparently doxed a viewer donation, doxed his name completely, and yeah, just gets like I believe couple hours ban or maybe a few days ban, and she was back. But if a man were to do it, like, he would have been gone permanently. For example, Gideon, right? Like, he said some things that he shouldn't have, obviously, but later on he kind of, made things all right with Pokemon. Those of you who know, you know what happened, right? Those of you that didn't, he called Pokemon some bad words, and yeah, he is still to this day, he's permanently banned. Or maybe they lifted the ban, but the last time I checked, they did not. Like, damn, if you're a man, it's over.
And a lot of evil was shown, and a lot of terrible things were said and done. I sat there, and I was asked that question multiple times. Do you want peace, or do you want justice? And over again, I answered, I want peace. Now, where I'm at, I was asked, do you want peace or justice? I said, I want justice.
Damn.
I want justice now.
Damn. W, man.
Then on
W.
December 4th, XQC had told his chat that he got a very unexpected text message.
I thought it...
All right, boys, this is the climax we're talking about. Right after this, we're getting into the Xbox, okay? Holy crap, bro. This is insane, bro.
I thought I'd never said a day, to be honest. But I was able to stream, and I got...
Now, Jose, we're not going to speed up. Don't worry.
Text message, email, and I want to go away from the computer so we call and confirm if it was true or not and get an explanation. They just gave me the news that I was no longer in any significant illegal battle, and it's all over.
After a year in court, it was finally over. The criminal case, the allegations, the leaked messages, the looming dread of not being able to speak about this, and the fear of going to jail or losing his empire, gone. Felix outlived the Overwatch League, survived countless swattings and police raids, and came out on top. And while it wasn't exactly a clean break, with Felix immediately trying to get back with Adept and then admitting he's an idiot, and the car ownership thing is still being worked out, it seems like the whole thing changed Felix in a pretty big way. When this started, he was someone who might have been more willing to settle, buy his way out of hard situations, and just want things to be easy in general. But it seems like this changed him, at least a little bit, into someone who wants justice. And that is one thing money can't buy. Just want to say thanks one more time to Henry Resilient. I couldn't have done this without him.
Man, his life is a movie, bro. Like, that is crazy. I don't even want to wish that even on my worst enemy, y'all. Like, holy crap, bro. He lived through it. Shout out to Jabroni. Click on this video on the screen, guys. This was the last drama that we had. Check it out, and I'll see you right there. All right, boys, let's get into it, okay? Let's get into it. Now, this is the one. Xbox update on this one here. All right, well, fellas, let me actually do this here. Okay, I actually joked right there. I gotta do the intro here. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Well, folks, okay, I gotta do the intro. This is gonna be a video, okay? So I'm probably gonna flop here the intro. Okay, guys. 3, 2, 1. What's my single chance? Today it is Judgment Day. After all the rumors, after all the heat, will it be true? Because listen, the rumors are flying around that Xbox games are gonna come on PlayStation. If that happens, bro, it is over. If If it doesn't, if the rumors turn out to be fake, the Xbox Andes are gonna murder Sony ponies. Leave a like, boys. Leave a like. And let's check out what's happening. Okay, let's get into it. Phil Spencer, any moment now. There we
Hello
are.
and welcome to the official Xbox podcast. I'm your host, Tina Amini, and we have a very special episode today, as you can probably tell by the fact that I'm joined by Phil, Sarah, and Matt. Welcome. And we're going to talk about some updates at Xbox. We want to talk about game exclusivity. We want to talk about Activision Blizzard now that they're part of our portfolio, how that might be an impact on Game Pass. And we want to talk about hardware too and how all of this fits into the strategy at Xbox. So where should we start, Phil?
Well, are the games coming on PlayStation or not? Because a lot of Xbox fanboys this last week had a massive meltdown, right? 38-year-old, a father of five kids, started crying over on camera. But I believe that it's gonna be I feel like the rumors are true somewhat, but I'm not expecting like all the Xbox games coming on PlayStation, right? You know what I mean? But don't you dare, Phil! Don't you dare! Yeah, that's what the homie Matthew said. Let's see, man. If the rumors are true, bro, holy crap! If the rumors are false, the Xbox Andy's gonna murder Sony ponies. Though I'm hyped for the drama.
When we originally had planned for the show, starting back in December, I think we probably would have started with Activision Blizzard, maybe talked a little bit about the exclusivity with some of the news coming up, and then hardware. But we've had some unforeseen news that has come out. So let's just go and tackle the exclusivity question, because I know it's on the minds of a lot of people. We hear from the community, and that's an important input for us. So we made the decision that we're going to take 4 games to the other consoles, just 4 games. Not a change to our kind of fundamental exclusive strategy. We're making these decisions for some specific reasons. We make every decision really with the long-term health of Xbox in mind. And long-term health of Xbox means a growing platform, our games performing, building the best platform for creators, reaching as many players as we can. We're always looking to learn as a leadership team and to grow, and we think this is an interesting...
like I said before, like if they do bring their games on PlayStation, they're gonna make a lot of revenue. They're gonna this is gonna be a W move for gamers, all the gamers, normal PlayStation fans, normal Xbox fans. Not talking about the Xbox Andes or the PlayStation fanboys, the Sony ponies. This is gonna be a big they're gonna make a lot of profit, okay? But if they decide to ditch their exclusives, then they're gonna kill the reason to own on Xbox. So let's be real.
Point in time for us to use what some of the other platforms have right now to help grow our franchises. So we're gonna do that.
So these 4 titles, what are they? Can you say?
I'm not going to name those games. The teams that are building those games have announced plans that are not too far away. As we know, game teams put a lot of energy into their announcements with the partners. So I don't want to take anything away from those teams. So I won't be talking about the titles specifically, but I think when they come out, it'll make sense.
Can we...
Man, turn out the music. Oh, got you, brother, got you. We're gonna put some happy music then instead, okay? By 4 games, yo. Well, take a guess in the chat, okay?
We say if either of those titles are Starfield or Indiana Jones?
They are not Starfield or Indiana Jones.
Well...
Oh, shit! What? Okay, well, you know, the Xbox Andes were saying that, not Starfield, bro. We don't want Starfield Indiana Jones on the PlayStation. We don't want it. And PlayStation fanboys were like, I want to play some of them, and some of them were saying that Starfield is trash, I don't want it. So, holy crap.
What was the criteria in how the team was thinking about selecting those 4 titles?
Let me start a little bit outside of that, and then I'll get to the 4 specific games that we're talking about right now.
Okay.
Because the fundamental decision driver for any decision that we make, anything we're going to talk about today, is the long-term health of Xbox. That we're running a growing platform that is reaching more players, that our games are having as much success as possible. And I do have a fundamental belief that over the next 5 or 10 years, exclusive games that are exclusive to one piece of hardware are going to be a smaller and smaller part of the game industry. And that's not some great insight, because if you look at the last 10 years...
Yeah, what are the odds we're ever going to see, like, let's just say Spider-Man come out on Xbox? Like, listen, I play on PlayStation. As a fan of PlayStation, I wouldn't mind if other people get to play, though. You know what I mean? But obviously, let's be real though, exclusives do sell consoles, and I feel like that it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Like if there are no exclusive, then everybody can play every game. I mean, for gamers overall, for everybody, that's gonna be a good thing, right? But make no mistake, like exclusives do sell platforms, and for PlayStation, I feel like that if they ever gonna decide to, let's just say, bring their first party titles like Spider-Man, God of War, it's probably not gonna be day one. It's probably gonna be like, you know, maybe a year later or something. Whatever they decide to do, I mean, it's their company, they do them. They're gonna do them, right? But I mean, listen, 5 years, 10 years from now, nobody knows how this sucker is gonna play out, right? They might do it where it's like day one, you know, everybody gets to play it, or they might not do it, right? Because listen, man, whatever you say right now, you do not know whether that's gonna turn out to be true like 5-10 years from now. Switch would die if it had no exclusives. In a way, I feel like that, let's be real, right? Like if you can play all the Xbox games on PlayStation, then there's no reason to buy Xbox. If you can play all the PlayStation games on Xbox, then it's gonna be coming down to whether you're Xbox fan or PlayStation. If, for example, Xbox and PlayStation both give up their exclusive games, then it's gonna be all about, hey man, what platform you like, what platform feature sounds good to you, what your friends are playing on, even though we got crossplay, so that thing doesn't really matter that much either. But it's gonna be like, hey, whatever you like at that point, right? You're just gonna buy PlayStation or Xbox depending on what you like, and I think that's fine though, you know? And I'll go with PlayStation because I'm used to it. If you're used to Xbox, you're gonna go with Xbox. Simple as that, right? But if they bring in the fact that, you know, Xbox Online is free, oh hell yeah, I'm getting an Xbox though. You feel what I'm saying?
And what the biggest games are today, it's a natural place. Whether it's one console and PC, multiple consoles, mobile console and PC, you see big games landing on multiple platforms. And we want to be a great platform for creators that are trying to realize that potential. But now back to the specifics of the question on these four specific titles. We looked at games that are over a year old, so they've been on Xbox and PC for a while. A couple of the games are community-driven games, new games that kind of first iterations of a franchise.
Okay, I'm assuming Hi-Fi Rush, actually.
That have reached their full potential, I'd say, on Xbox and PC. There's always growth. Franchises that we obviously want to continue to invest in. Part of having the ability to continue to invest is that the businesses behind those franchises continue. We think it's important that these service-based games that have communities behind them, that they can have confidence that they're going to exist in the future. So two of them, kind of community-driven games that will end up on other platforms and give us the ability to continue to invest in them. We think that's great for the business and great for the community.
I'm genuinely expecting like Hi-Fi Rush to come out on PlayStation. But he said like, okay, Starfield and Indiana Jones not coming. So I guess like yeah, man, I think the Xbox Andes can relax. Like when the rumors were coming out last week, man, so many people lost their shit, right? They panicked for no dang reason. I think they are gonna be, they're gonna feel all right. Maybe they're gonna bring Redfield. Yeah, Redfield can definitely come out on PlayStation because nobody's really playing that game. They flop massively with that, so they might actually bring it in. What 4 games do you think? I definitely think Hi-Fi Rush. I could surely be wrong. He did not say no Halo. He said no Starfield and no Indiana Jones. Halo can be on PlayStation, but he says 4 games are coming on PlayStation.
It's more players to play with.
Technically, he said 4 games are coming on other consoles, so I'm assuming Nintendo and PlayStation. That's what he said. So
I'd say 2 of the other games are smaller games that were never really meant to be built as kind of platform exclusives and all the fanfare that goes around that. But games that our teams really wanted to go build, that we love supporting creative endeavors across our studios, regardless of size. And as they've realized their full potential on Xbox and PC, we see an opportunity to utilize the other platforms as a place to just drive more business value out of those games.
You guys, okay, listen, I'm sure this is gonna be a big thing on the internet. Maybe it already is, and I'm sure this thought probably is crossing your mind right now, or might have crossed before. So what do you guys think? Do you think Phil is lying here? Phil is capping? Do you think he's backtracking? Because last week we had rumors that yup, mostly all the games are gonna come, but then we also had rumors just like few days before that half of the rumor is true and Starfield is not gonna be on Xbox or on PlayStation, I should say. So my bad, not gonna be on PlayStation. And that rumor came from the same guy that initially said that, all the games are gonna be coming on PlayStation, right? So he kind of backtracked as well. Maybe he heard the updated news, or maybe they were really thinking about bringing all of them, but they saw the Xbox fanboys response, and they're like, holy shit, man, holy shit. You know, fanboys kind of making sense a little bit. We should not do it. We're gonna kill Xbox if we do it, right? And this is why maybe they're backtracking, or this was always their plan to bring some games, not all. Realistically, I believe that, you know what, they were not looking to bring all their exclusive day one on PlayStation, because it just, you know, you feel what I'm saying? That's like, you are literally gonna kill Xbox, or the reason to buy Xbox, right? Microsoft, don't get me wrong, they have that FU money. They can lose a ton of money and still be fine, but I don't think they're stupid. Like, every corporation at the end of the day, they want to make their money back. In fact, they want to make 10 times the money back, right? So I never really thought that they're ever gonna bring, like, let's just say day one, right? Obviously that was a rumor. I was covering the news, we were joking around, and we were like, what? You know, it was all doomsday kind of situation, and people were losing their shit. But like, kind of realistically makes sense that they're not gonna bring their exclusives day one though, but they're bringing 4 of the games. He's still keeping it a mystery. Can be Halo, but he never said no Halo, and he never brought in Halo. So it's a maybe that Halo is gonna come in.
Games allowing us to invest in maybe future iterations of those, so sequels to them.
Why do you keep saying GTA 6? I never said GTA 6, but I think you mean, yeah, Torde has been talking about GTA 6. GTA 6 is not gonna be a console. It's coming on both PlayStation and Xbox. He's hyped for GTA 6. That's probably why he's saying that. I'm hyped for GTA 6 too.
Or just other games like that in our portfolio. And when we don't damage Xbox and we can grow our business using what other platforms have and to help us with that, we're going to do that. And that's really the story behind these 4 games.
Yeah, they don't want to damage. See, like, I think either they backtracked, or the rumor was, I mean, semi-true, not fully false. I guess either rumor was semi-false, semi-true, or he backtracked though. But okay, I mean, he don't want to damage Xbox. Well, fair play right there, Papa, Uncle, Uncle Phil.
So now, last thing I'll say, looking forward, you know, I think there is an interesting story for us of introducing Xbox franchises to players on other platforms to get them more interested in Xbox. We think there's a good brand value for Xbox there. So 4 games, no promise beyond that. So if you're on those other platforms and you see these 4 games coming, please don't take it as some signal that everything's coming. It's not. And we're gonna.
Yeah, he read the rumors. He read that. I mean, in a way, I kind of appreciate him clearing things up. But like, is it the truth? Like, let's be real. At the end of the day, guys, like, there's no need to suck Uncle Phil Johnson. There's no reason to suck like any of the corporation, whether it's be like Jim Lyne, Crying Ryan. Like, these corporations lie. They will continue to lie. They don't care about you. They view you and me, all of us, as dollar signs. Understandably, I mean, it's a corporation. Big shocker, they don't care about us, right? So I mean, not everything is always going to be set in stone. Maybe like 2 years from now, they feel like that they gotta apply a different strategy that will make them money. 100% they're gonna apply that strategy. Like, it goes the same way for Sony as well. It's all about the money at the end of the day. Money talks, bullshit walks. So don't believe 100% what Phil says, but for now, I think what he's saying is true. But don't be shocked if that changes like 6 months from now or in the near future, right?
Learn.
So when you are thinking about the future and this concept of live service games that can benefit from bigger audiences, new audiences, how does that apply to future titles and how you're applying that criteria there?
Yeah, there's really no fundamental change to how we think about exclusivity. We just came out of Developer Direct, which was an awesome show, where we showed great games that are coming to Xbox and PC and cloud, which really makes them accessible to hundreds of millions of people. So it's this kind of, we're really focused on a couple platforms and what's going to show up there. But our key of play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want, when everybody plays, we all win. These have been part of our strategy for years and will continue to be. Our focus is on how do we continue to grow the games industry by reaching more players in more places, and how do we grow Xbox as part of that. Xbox is a hardware platform, Xbox is a publisher of great games, and Xbox...
Great games. I mean, stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Okay, yeah, I'll let the chat decide, okay? One, if you think Xbox has good games. Two, if you think they don't. I mean, let's be real, man. Like, outside of Microsoft Simulator, Gamepass, listen, man, it's a good deal for gamers. As somebody that does not have Game Pass, if I find like one solid game on it, I will get it, right? But I feel like, is Microsoft Flight Simulator on Game Pass? I'm not sure, but I bought Microsoft Flight Simulator on PC. It's a masterpiece. Microsoft Flight Simulator, masterpiece. I cannot say about Forza. I cannot give you my opinion on Forza because I never played it, but from what everybody has been saying and from what I've seen on the internet, looks like a masterpiece, right? Forza, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Game Pass. Other than that, bro, like, great games? Come on now, Phil. Come on now, man. Redfall, great game. Starfield, Starfield, great game. Come on now, man. Stop capping, Phil. Like, come on, bruh.
As a platform for the world's best creators.
And then knowing that, how do we think about our first-party games and Game Pass?
Yeah, well, to build on...
this is coming from Matt Bootay.
What Phil just said, one thing I would add, as you were talking about growth, is just that we've sort of seen this inversion over the last 5 years where it used to be that the platform was the biggest thing.
That's right.
And the games would sort of tuck in within the platform. Today, big games like a Roblox or a Fortnite could actually be bigger than any one platform.
Yeah,
and that really has changed the way that we think about things. So in the midst of all that, I think we at First Party can come back to sort of some core principles. First, that all of our games will be on the Xbox platform. Second, all of our games will go into Game Pass on day one. And third, we know that Game Pass will only be available on Xbox. So there's sort of starting point.
Yeah. Okay, so no Game Pass on PlayStation. Gotcha right there. Okay, got it, man. All Xbox games are available on PC. Most of them are mid with 80. I believe you mean Metascore or something like below 85. Metacritic. I would say 85 honestly is a very good score. But let's be real. Most people rate games based on feelings and not objectiveness, right? You know what I mean? Subjectively, you can give any game 10 out of 10 if you like it, right? But like, there are very few people which you can give 10 out of 10. But most people, they're like, yeah, game sucks, but I'll give it 85 though. I mean, like, what are we talking about? Is it me or you guys feel the same way? It's like nowadays, if a game sucks, it has 7 out of 10. Why does it have 7 out of 10 if the game sucks? If the game sucks, it should have a 3. If a game is alright, an average, it should get like 5 because 5 is average. 5 is not a death sentence. For example, like Starfield, initially I saw that I gave it 6, but the more I see it, I'm like, that game was like definitely a 4 or 5. It's like average, below average kind of ish, okay? The Starfield is not a 10 out of 10. It's also not a 1 out of 10. But suckers are like, yeah, bro, game sucks. 7 out of 10. Come on, man.
Points for us. As Phil mentioned, there are games today that you can play that only can be found on Xbox. And at the same time, we want to bring more of our games to more players. So we're going to continue to look at that. Kind of moving aside, though, from some of those and thinking more about what does it really mean for the player, to me, the two key things are cross-play and cross-save. Those things allow us to deliver on the promise of Xbox, which is play with your friends where they are, play on the devices you want, play the
The promise of Xbox.
Games you want. So that is really only possible at a practical level when you know that your saves and your player are going to be able to move across all those parts. So not all of our games today are necessarily built to take advantage of that. There still will be some games that don't.
SKizzle, we're going to admit PS5 is just a third-party box. Man, they're milking the shines. Why don't they just drop the game, lol? They're not gonna tell us the names yet. Or maybe, I mean, he hinted, but we're gonna find out, guys. Love y'all for 200 likes on the stream. Love y'all, man. Let me send you some kisses. We have been spoiled with stellar games like Baldur's Gate 3, The Last of Us, Spider-Man 2, Elden Ring, God of War, Horizon, and so many more, that anything mid sucks now. And I feel you on that, right? Because for me right now, like, ever since seeing the GTA 6 trailer, I'm like, holy shit, man, no game kind of hits the same no more. But Baldur's Gate 3, I heard nothing but good things about it. I mean, it became Game of the Year for a reason, right? Like, duh. I never played Baldur's Gate 3. I don't think I'm the target audience, and that's like perfectly alright, because not every game is gonna hit everybody, and that's fine, right? Yeah, but it's like, holy shit, man, like a lot of people love it. And when a lot of people love it, there is definitely something good happening behind the scenes. So and the fact that you're also bringing it up, so probably is a good game, right? I heard nothing but good things about Baldur's Gate 3 actually, but yeah, like we got the homie No One Said That Baldur's Gate 3 obviously memeing around, but yeah, I mean, listen, not everybody's gonna love it, and that's fine, but it's like, dog, like nowadays we get very few games. Like, think about this for a second, right? Guys, we're more than halfway through the PlayStation and Xbox life cycle. Think about it. What games we got? Yes, Spider-Man, Horizon, God of War. You can say, and these games are good, right? Like, I'm a massive God of War fan. I loved it, right? Horizon, I'm not necessarily a fan, but the game, I watched the gameplay, looked good. Not for me, whatever. But you liked it. A lot of people loved it. That's brilliant, okay? Spider-Man 2, amazing game outside of that woke bullcrap, but amazing game, right? Phenomenal game. Like, damn, like the single player game, right? It's a single player game, and you know, not gonna spoil, but it's like when Venom becomes the thing that it does, it's like the entire city transforms and it looks completely different. It's like, I never thought that I'll see a game look that different. It becomes a new game altogether. And I see the work that they put in, and it shows why they spend millions and millions of dollars on making that. Might not be sustainable. I don't think it's sustainable for the long run, because they spent so much money on that game making that. But if you played Spider-Man 2, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, the game starts in one way where the city is looking clean, looking decent, but then like when Venom takes over, it's like, holy shit, the game looks so different. But the point here is this, that in comparison to the PS3 and PS4 era, dog, both for PlayStation and Xbox, like, we don't have that many games though. Like, holy shit, like, it feels so dry. I mean, we have good games, don't get me wrong, but in comparison, because I grew up playing PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and I lived through the Xbox 360 era as well, and we were getting bangers after bangers after bangers. Like, in a year, we would have so many good first-party titles, so many third-party titles, and right now it feels very, very lame and slow-ish. One, if you feel the same way. Two, if you feel, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. I'm not saying gaming is dying. Gaming is far from dying. Gaming, if you say gaming is dying, it could be the truth for you, subjectively, but objectively, gaming is not dying. Gaming is making the most amount of money. It's up. It's one of the biggest industry on the planet. It's not dying, but it is slowing down, in my opinion. Not financially, they're making more money because of microtransactions, but in terms of like games quality and good games, it's slowing. You feel what I'm saying, right? Like, we're getting very few good games. We're getting a lot of games, but very few good games. Gaming is dead. Gaming died a long time ago. Subjectively, yeah, but objectively, nah, man. They're making a lot of money. Gaming is like on top right now. It's on the peak. But subjectively, I mean, I see where you're coming from.
As we bring more teams into the Xbox family, there's some catch up to do as we get there. But that cross-play, cross-save is like so fundamental to what. There's
been like less than 2 games made only for Series X and PS5. I can think of like Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation. Spider-Man 2 is not on PlayStation 4. Exactly. And if you're somebody that's like has PS4, dog, or Xbox One, bro, like, if you did not buy PlayStation 5, I don't blame you. If you did not buy Series X, I don't blame you. Like, to be honest, you don't need a PlayStation 5 right now or Series X. Obviously, it's good to have, don't get me wrong, eventually. You would need, when GTA 6 comes out, you would need a PS5 or Series X, because it's not coming out on last gen, it's not coming out on PC. So, in that aspect, yeah. But other than that, like, damn, like, you know what I mean, right?
What we're doing, and I think is something that we as first party get such a good benefit from being so close to the platform.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's one of the things, like you said, all of our games are always in Game Pass. And so I'm excited to announce, you know, with the coming together that we had with Activision Blizzard King, that Activision and Blizzard games are coming to Game Pass, starting with Diablo 4 on March 28th, which I'm super, super excited to ship.
Yeah, okay, all Activision games, right? If that's the case, then Call of Duty Day 1! Call of Duty Day 1! Yo, that would be insane though. Like, listen, man, I gotta still say that you can still say this. You can disagree, which is fine, which is fair. But and I'm saying this as somebody that does not have Game Pass, so take it for what it's worth, right? Opinion in the toilet right there. I don't have Game Pass, but I view the deal, and it's a beautiful deal, man. It's a very, very good deal. Maybe it's not sustainable for them. Maybe it is. That's like a different topic, different debate altogether. You feel what I'm saying? Super Steve says that gaming isn't dying. It's being catered to a new audience. We are no longer the target audience. Agreed. Like a lot of the new cats on the block, they feel like that buying microtransactions is perfectly fine. You know, it is normal. But I mean, ask that to us, man. We'll tell you, go pound sand, man. Get more, man. Because we come from an era where, I mean, in the internet days, it's like we came from a dinosaur era, right? Like, but in our days, we didn't have that many microtransactions, man.
There today. And it's all part of our commitment to make Xbox, the Xbox experience, and the games that we build as widely available as possible. So now the 34 million Game Pass members can all enjoy the fantastic experience of Diablo 4.
Amazing. Can we come back to the point, Phil, you mentioned at the top, this isn't really a change in strategy for us. Can you recap for me how it isn't?
Yeah.
Capping like how the kid says nowadays, or like actual recap? I know she said recap, but like, you know, recapping, guys.
And I thought both Matt and Sarah did a really nice job of talking about what we're doing on Xbox, where we're going. You know, if you take a platform feature like Xbox Play Anywhere, which has been a promise that we've made on our first party games, that you can buy our game once, you're going to get play across Xbox and Windows. I think we're the only platform that does this. That makes it possible for you not only to play with your friends wherever they are, but to know that you actually have multiple entitlements to the game.
Yeah, we are the only platform. PlayStation started to following them, but not to the same degree, obviously. They're like, Spider-Man, not gonna be day one, understandably. Sony is not in the position. If they want to, but they know they're gonna lose a lot, right? Because PlayStation is like one of their biggest bread and butter. They make a lot of money with PlayStation, right? With the games, not the hardware necessarily, but with the subscriptions, PlayStation Plus. And man, as a brown man, I gotta say, man, we need online, man. We need free online, bro. Like the video if you agree, like the stream if you agree, subscribe if you agree, one in the comments if you agree, man. What'd you say when you say get more? No, get mama, get mama, get mama, get mama. That's a slang.
Games. I think that's a technology I would love to see applied to more platforms. But it is this view that people are going to play Xbox in multiple places. Whether it's play the games you want with the people you want, anywhere you want. Whether it's content, community, and cloud. Whether it's when everybody plays, we all win. Like, we've had different taglines, different strategy, kind of words that we've used, but always with this view that Xbox is a platform for creators who want to reach the most players. Our investments in xCloud, our investments in franchises like Minecraft and now Call of Duty. And
Call of Duty became our first party title, guys. That's crazy, man. Holy crap. And he mentioned xCloud though. There are rumors right now, my brothers and sisters, everybody in between. There are rumors that, the next console, I hope he clears up and talks about it, that the next gen Xbox 2026, that's when it's coming out, and it's gonna be streaming only though. Yeah, I believe in the future that in the future we're gonna be streaming only, like even for PlayStation. Probably I can see Xbox doing that first because it's Microsoft and they have the services. PlayStation probably gonna follow them, but not in the near future, like 5, 10, 20 years from now. I mean, nobody can predict the future, absolutely, but guys, let's be real, right? I think you see this coming too. Hand on top of this bottle of water, okay? Let's agree that in the future, most consoles are gonna be digital. We might not even have a console like in 30 years from now, and it's just like in your smart monitor, you pay subscription, like let's just say Game Pass. PlayStation got like some other pass, PlayStation, maybe they're just gonna keep it PlayStation Plus, and you get all the games there, right? Or you're gonna like buy games, you'll exactly revive Gus. You'll own nothing and be happy. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I see that happening. I know this is gonna be a crazy thought, and most of you are probably gonna disagree, but I see the same happening with PlayStation. Like I said though, I see Xbox doing it faster and much more. I see them doing it in the near future. I see them doing it first. instead of PlayStation. I think PlayStation is gonna do it eventually, but probably not in the beginning, just because their market cap, in simple terms, they're not as rich as Microsoft. Microsoft, $3 trillion. PlayStation, or I should say Sony as a whole, is over 100 billion. Now 100 billion is 100 billion though, that's a lot of money, I agree. But in comparison to Microsoft, they're just a small fish though. They're like the Nemo versus Phil, Microsoft. They are a whale. They are a whale. I got a joke. Why is Xbox a pirate's favorite gaming console? I see what you did right there. We need online multiplayer to be accessible without a paywall subscription. I absolutely agree. I know the PC masters would be like, get a PC, dummy. I have a good PC personally, but I still prefer gaming on console, sadly. I've been playing Microsoft Flight Simulator on PC. I love it, but damn man, even as somebody that has RTX 3090, the game frames lag. And guess what? I'm playing on 1080p, bro. Like, holy crap, I get that game is like GPU intensive, but you, like, shit man, like what we talking about? RTX 3090, that's like, I know now we got RTX 4090, but still though, like, you gotta give RTX 3090 some credit though. Guys, like, the game stutters. And I'm not playing on max settings. Admittedly, I have like ultra settings on all, but then there's like a slider where you can get most amount of details from 0% to 400, and I set it to last time I checked 85%. I've been toying around 85 and 105%. 100 means 1080p, 400 mean 4K, right? So I've been toying around, and the game lags. It plays beautifully, don't get me wrong, but it's like here and there when I get closer to the ground and I'm flying my plane, it lags. Like, holy shit, RTX 3090 here. We're talking about, I got 64 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, not DDR5. Before you're like, you need DDR5, I got DDR4. DDR4, like, that's still an alien technology. That shit's good, my guy. You agree or you disagree? Should it lag? Should my flight simulator, should it lag? 1, if it should lag. 2, if it should not. I believe it should not lag at 1080p. 60 FPS. Come on, man.
In other large franchises, so that we learn how to build those. This has been a strategy that we've been on for, I'd say, a decade. It's not about one device. It's not about games in service of a device, but rather the devices that people want to play on should be in service of making the games as big and popular as they possibly could be. Because really, a healthy creator community on Xbox, a healthy creator community in gaming all up, is the thing that all of us as game players should be voting for, because that's the thing that will lead to the best long-term success and growth in this industry.
And my understanding, just from listening and learning from you three over the past few weeks, just understanding what's happening with Xbox, is that we see trends with player behavior where people are playing on multiple devices. That is the reality. And we have put some games out on multiple platforms before. So my understanding is that that's been good for players. How does that come back to the business with all of that in mind?
Yeah, as you said, we have shipped games on other platforms. In fact, realistically, if you look with the addition of Activision and Blizzard and Zen,
I was gonna say, like, technically though, Call of Duty is now no longer a third-party title. It's like a first-party Xbox exclusive, which is gonna be on PlayStation. So technically, they're gonna be shipping Call of Duty on PlayStation for at least 10 years. I believe that's the deal, right? After that, they can change if they want to. Probably not gonna, I guess, but in the next 10 years, nobody knows, right? Nobody knows. But holy shit, man. And during their earnings call in like February, this month, right? Like just 2 weeks ago, I believe, I streamed it on the channel, and Microsoft was talking about that now Activision brings 50% of the entire Xbox revenue. Holy shit. Right, I'm assuming that they have not made their 70 billion. They're probably not gonna for like a little bit, but eventually they're gonna, right? Like, goddamn, man, 50% of Xbox revenue is coming from Activision. Damn.
Max, we're one of the largest game publishers on PlayStation. We're one of the largest publishers on the Nintendo Switch, especially when you put Minecraft into the equation as well. And now we're one of the largest publishers on mobile platforms as well. And that's not something that we want to back away from. We want to continue.
Why is Xbox Pirate's favorite console? Because X marks the spot. Okay, I see.
Continue to be building great games that millions and millions of people can love, and that they can play those games where they want to go play. But we do understand the business success that Xbox has to have. Us as leaders in this business, the system today, the system that all companies that we play video games from is a world of you got to be growing your business. Growth in our Xbox business is critical to the long-term health of Xbox. Many people know I've been on Xbox for over 20 years, and I want to make sure Xbox is in the best position for the next 20 years. That means healthy player community, healthy creator community, and healthy business. So when we look at opportunities to allow...
Do you believe what Phil is saying is gospel right now? 1 if yes, 2 if nay. I want to know like what everybody's thinking live. Same here, console gaming is a flawless experience. Mostly PC stutters is a bane of gaming. I don't want to spend $3,000 just for gaming. I feel you. Most people feel the same way, right? Obviously, I do YouTube and I'm trying to make sure like I have the best processor and a GPU, right? So I can render videos faster, make videos faster, and I don't want my PC shutting down while I'm recording, right? It happened once though, but like, okay, I hope it never happens. Touch wood, because yeah. But you feel what I'm saying, right? That's the reason. But the general audience don't want to spend $3,000, and I know some PC master is sitting would be like, you do not need to spend $3,000, and they are right in a way. You don't need to spend $3,000, but like, listen, man, if you want to have the same specs as some, for example, like PlayStation, I believe PlayStation got like RTX, the equivalent, it does not, but the equivalent is of RTX 2080. I heard that Xbox Series X got 12 teraflops, and it's like the equivalent of RTX 2080 Ti. Back in 2020, we were getting these comparisons, and we were talking about this, and everybody was talking about it's like 2080 Ti, 2080, equivalent of it, not like literally, but the equivalent. And like, at that time, and if you wanted to get like a good PC with the good processor, almost like the same amount of processing power, yeah, man, you were gonna spend a lot of money, especially if you're in, let's just say, like another country. If you're not in the US, easily, bro, easily. Like you said, you're in Pakistan, so I believe like taxes, shipping cost, manufacturing, obviously different prices. Like, yeah, right, like on a different planet, like it's different. I'm in Canada, so the USD to Canadian dollar, big difference. So easily, like I spent $5,000 on my PC, this PC, and that was 5 years ago when I bought it. So right now, inflation, and at that time I didn't have RTX 3090, right? So I spent like, I saved my money for like, I remember 2 years, and I was like, I'm gonna buy a PC. Hold it. My last PC that I had, right? I tried to juice it out, man. I juiced it to the max, right? I'm like, I'm gonna make sure that sucker live one more, and it was dying, bro. It was dying. I made sure to pump in some energy and kept it a little bit longer, but it was time to go, man. And then I bought this PC 5 years ago, running just fine. But over the years, I kind of upgraded. Bye for now, 2 a.m. here in Pakistan. Gotta sleep if I was to get a streaming session. I appreciate you, Sayed. Allah Hafiz, man. Allah Hafiz, and appreciate you dropping in, my brother. See you in the next one. Bye, John. I got you, GDD.
More people to play, more people engage, more people to buy, more people to subscribe. It's all about putting Xbox in the best position. And our hardware is a critical component of that. The absolute best experience somebody has on Xbox is hardware that your team builds and that people play on. But that's not going to be everybody. We fully accepted that we're going to have Xbox players across all kinds of devices.
So I think a lot of people think about 2023 as this incredible year for gaming. And in a lot of ways it was. There was some really...
some decent games, let's be real. Gaming is kind of dying. I gotta show you guys this, okay? Holy crap. Okay, the replies are kind of saucy right now, though. Hopefully there's no Bob's Bagana here, then I would have to shut down everything here. It happened once to me a long time ago. Hopefully it's not gonna happen. So Xbox is keeping our promise to bring more games. Yeah, that's what Xbox is saying. Probably Papa Phil's saying that. Not on his personal account, but like, yeah, damn. And it was a good 20 plus year. That's all, folks. I love Xbox and the vision of Xbox for the future. Huge W. I will continue to play on Xbox, PC, and cloud. Leaked Xbox game going multi-platform. Redfall Integrate, Redfall Director's Cut, and Redfall 2. If that happens, that would be crazy. Have people in the comments even read the thread. Yeah, Segas are like saucing it up. I mean, the news, honestly though, it is not as doomsday heavy, right? Like everybody was getting ready for a doomsday. It's not doomsday heavy today, but
really amazing releases that I think we all enjoyed. But what were the signals behind the scenes that maybe indicated how we wanted to look at the future of Xbox and how we kind of keep up with the industry?
Yeah, such a good question. And I think it's, as people who care about the industry, which I assume is people who are watching this, It was an amazing year. Some great launches, some of the games that I think will stand the test of time and people will be talking about a decade from now. But it's an industry that didn't really grow. And what happens when an industry doesn't grow?
It does.
You end up with some job eliminations, which we had. We had even our own hard decisions to make about building a sustainable...
Yo, that's insane, right? Come on, I get it that Xbox division is different from, let's just say, Microsoft, but like, holy shit, man, Microsoft is a $3 trillion company, and you're telling me... I mean, Phil is in charge, but it's not that... I'm assuming that the orders came from His Highness or something like that, right? The order came from the top, and he had to like fire. But like, it does not sound good in the public eye, right? Because he did say that when we acquire Activision, we're gonna be very good to the devs. We're gonna make a good, friendly environment. And guess what? They acquire Xbox, or Xbox acquires Activision, and he fired 1,900 devs. You know what I'm saying? He fired 1,900 devs after promising and saying that we're gonna make a healthy environment for the devs. You know what I'm saying? Jose, I see you, man. I see you, but that's gaming right now. So, okay. I see you, man, but don't spam too much. You can spam, it's fine, but don't spam. Let me send you some kishis, man. Hopefully now you got that dopamine. Full on Homer right there. Gears ain't coming to PS5. Did they confirm? They have not confirmed that. The only thing they confirm is that we're not getting Starfield and we're not getting Indiana Jones Day 1 on... I believe we're not getting it at all on PlayStation. So, I mean, Xbox fanboys would be like, thank God right now, thank God. Damn mofos better bring Forza to PlayStation 5. He says 4 games, so let's see what they're gonna be. Maybe Halo, maybe Forza, we'll see, man. I'm hoping for Microsoft Flight Simulator, to be honest, because I don't want to be playing on PC all day, you know?
Business for ourselves, but in no way were we alone in that. When you think about a healthy industry, I want players who believe that they will find the best games on the platforms that they love. I want people who invest their careers in working here to feel like this is a place that they can be successful. And that really is down to being part of an industry that is growing. If you listen to Lisa Su, the AMD CEO, she'll say that AMD-powered consoles are likely to decline in 2024. I think there's an amazing set of games coming in 2024, but if we don't get to growing as an industry, the industry will struggle. And today there's really 2 choices on how do you grow the industry. Do you say I have a fixed number of players, the players that we have today, and do I find new ways to monetize those players to get more money from the players that I have?
What? Oh shit! What? More money's from the players, Phil? Okay, I must have heard it wrong. And she's like looking at him, she like, bing, bing, bing. Thank you, Phil. You making the money for us. Bing, 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 bing. Damn, bro. It is always this crazy. I mean, we know let's be real, no shocker, right? It's a corporation after all. They gotta make the money somehow. They gotta nickel and dime the customers, man. Of course, Sony wants to, everybody, we all know that, right? Everybody wanna do it, but like, holy shit, man. Because in my mind, I'm assuming, like, and you probably are too as well. Are you? Let me know in the comments. It's gonna be microtransaction. Hell, bro. Let's see what... I'm gonna rewind it 5 seconds. Let's see.
Today, and do I find new ways to monetize those players to get more money from the players that I have? Or do you think about how do I expand the business I have by finding new players and adding those to the base of players?
Okay, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't okay. W Phil. But deep down, like, let's be real though. It's microtransaction, like, that's it. We got a nickel and dime on our customer base. Like, deep down it's that, but okay, thank God he didn't say that, because holy shit, I was gonna like lose my mind right there. I think a lot of people would have lost their mind if he did not say, but, you know, the but is a beautiful word though. Literally, and also in the English language. Bruh. If you catch my drift right there, okay? Butts, amazing, man. I love the opposite gender butts, not like, you know what I'm saying? But like, but is a beautiful word though, you know, you feel what I'm saying? Microtransactions world, it is.
That already play. Our focus on Xbox for the last decade has really been on that latter point of how do we make sure Xbox is growing for our players, growing for our creators. So those people are finding success on our platform, which will grow the Xbox business and put Xbox in a position to be very strong for years and decades to come.
Matt, earlier you were talking about these growing gaming communities, how they're incredibly large. And
Matt Booty, say his name with respect and honor, lady. It's not Matt, it's Matt Booty, okay? Say it with respect, like you mean it.
comparable on such a different level when we think about console audiences. Like you mentioned Roblox, you mentioned Fortnite. So how are we're obviously thinking about our responsibility, our hardware responsibility is supporting the growth of gaming communities. How has that actually shown up for the players? Are there other games we can speak to from our portfolio?
Well,
okay, so Super Steve is saying Grounded, Sea of Thieves, Hi-Fi Rush, and Pentiment are the 4 games. For real? Is it leaked information or like official? I mean, technically I'm expecting Hi-Fi Rush, but the rest is like Sea of Thieves. I heard mixed responses. I feel like that people love it. I don't know. Hi-Fi Rush, oh yeah, people loved it. People love Hi-Fi Rush. Okay, I mean, that's alright list. I mean, nothing really too crazy. The rumors were doomsday though, and a lot of Xbox fanboys lost their shit. Sony ponies were doing helicopters with their release. I feel like that after this news, everybody's gonna settle down. But still, I believe that some Xbox fanboys are gonna murder Sony ponies right now. That left, right? The reaction was insane last week. The news today, I mean, it's alright, right? Do you feel like that the news is negative? I don't view that. I don't feel that way. I feel like that the Xbox news that's coming out, that's pretty good. That's pretty decent. They're gonna put some games, gonna make profit, and it's not like doomsday heavy though. Like shit, man, because a lot of people made it like really doomsday last week.
As Phil mentioned, I mean, 2 of the biggest ones for us, Call of Duty and Minecraft, I mean, they are driven just from the bottom up by the communities of people that play those games, which is so great. I think about it, for the player community, it comes down to where are the friends, where are the people you play with, and then equally important is where have you built up your library of games, right? Where have you invested? Where's that library? I think those 2 things probably are some of the biggest influences on where people choose to play and what devices they choose to play.
Yeah.
When we think about, on the other side, the developer side, just any game developer wants their game to find the biggest audience possible. That's just the nature of building a game. You want people to enjoy and participate in what you've made. And I think we're in a unique position to deliver on that just because we are the platform. We build hardware, we've got a first-party games group, and then we've got a system that ties that together, that brings together your friends, your progression, your achievements, all of that. And I think that's really what has contributed to the momentum behind some of these communities.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when you look at, just step back and you look at the history of the industry, we've moved from a place where it used to be that someone built and launched a game to accelerate hardware to actually the things we do with our hardware and with our platform are all in service of making
Connect always online. I don't want to hit anybody up with the PTSD. It was good. Your stories was good, man. Will skill-based matchmaking ever? I don't know about that. I feel like that everybody, if you hate skill-based matchmaking, I feel like that if everybody talks about, and I mean Phil knows it. He's not dumb though. He knows it, that suckers don't want skill-based matchmaking, but I feel like that a lot of people should add him. And I mean, there's a 50-50 chance maybe he's gonna listen and eventually remove it. I think at the end of the day, it's like Activision's call still, whether to have it or not, and I think they want to have it. Like, I mean, they put out a statement, they literally said that whenever we removed it or tried to remove it and we ran tests, that was a bullshit post. Like, let's be real, they lied a lot in that post. We talked about it, don't want to dive into it because we're gonna be here for another hour if we do, right? With the patents and shit. Whatever they were saying in that was going against their publicly and officially filed patent. Right now, patent doesn't mean everything that's mentioned is in the game, but let's be real, it's backed up by data and a lot of independent studies that were done when it was coming out, right? So skill-based matchmaking is a real goddamn deal, and they literally said that, well, if you remove it, well, people don't play the game as much. So basically, it's not leaving anytime soon. Skill-based matchmaking is not gonna go away though. You feel what I'm saying? But there's a 50-50 chance if people complain about it and talk about it, maybe Uncle Phil is gonna do something. Likely not, but I mean, it's a 50-50 chance, right? I would say, like, let's take the 50% chance that it might, but people gotta like add Phil Spencer respectfully and talk about removing it. Are we going to talk about GTA 6? I've grown up. We can technically. We talked about it before. I've grown up with PlayStation and Xbox Xbox 10 times better. I don't like PlayStation at all, Sony stuff. Okay, I mean, that's your opinion, that's Okay, fair. Activision without Call of Duty is like masturbating with no lotion, lol. Okay, I mean, don't empty the Colgate, my G. Don't empty. GTA 6 confirmed, cancelled. GTA 5 2024 edition coming. Nah, they technically cancel a lot of the DLC. Jose, come on, man, you can say something else too, brother. Come on, man, like we all disappointed in you right now, bro. You spamming the same damn thing. I get it. It's like, but you can spam it. Don't worry, man. A lot of YouTubers would ban you for spamming. I won't, but spam it, but not like this, okay? You can spam it. Anybody, all of you can spam my chat. I give you the right. Spam it like 5 times, but not like 20 times though. Like, I appreciate you subscribing, man. Thank you, brother. Love y'all for 230 likes. Love you, man.
Those games bigger. And we think about that across all of the investments we make, the consoles we build, the investments we do with things like crossplay, cross progression, the things that we're doing with cloud. How do we actually give more options to game creators so they can have the greatest success? I think one of the fun recent examples about this is actually Power World. You know, Power World was able to launch, they were a game preview, they launched in Gamepass, they also simultaneously launched in Steam. And through the combination of those things, you know, Pocket Pair was able to have this outsized success, and it was the largest third-party Game Pass launch ever. And that's all because we give creators options on how they can launch their games. We've got subscription, we've got retail, we've got free-to-play, we've got game preview, we have the consoles, we have our experience on PC, and they can access all of those things. And when we step back and we just look at the performance of our platform all up, we know it's working. We're at the highest level of users on console, the highest level of users on PC, the highest level of users on cloud ever. We have double-digit growth rate on PC and cloud, places where we're enabling creators to actually reach new players beyond the console ecosystem. And that's why we're leaning into it and doing more, because we see all those signals.
So we're talking about the role that hardware plays for creators, for the games and those communities. What about the role that hardware plays for us as a business, for Xbox?
Yeah, this is the one, man. I hope he talks about it, because there are also a lot of rumors that apparently the next Xbox is going to be streaming only, though. Oh, shit. I think, realistically, I can see that, like we were talking about earlier. I can see that happen in the future, like 10, 20 years like that. I don't think the next is going to be like deadass, but rumors are flying. I hope he talks about it.
When we look at our hardware, it really is, and Phil said this earlier, it's where you get like the most flagship seminal experience of Xbox. Okay. And it also represents a developer target. Our developers can build the specs of our hardware, and we invest to make sure they know when they do that the games are going to run great on our hardware, but they're also going to be able to be accessed across any screen because of all the other investments we make. So we're giving them an easy way to access as many players as possible. And we actually have more creators right now building for Xbox than ever before by nature, thousands of them by nature of those investments.
I mean, let's be real, y'all suckers bought everybody. Y'all suckers bought everybody though. Chronically Happy coming in with 269 pennies. Shout out to you, girl. Appreciate it. Thank you for the 269 pennies right there. Jose is sending pissing sounds. Okay, they still think these are good things for the industry. I heard a rumor that the next console will still be hybrid, but we won't know till it's time. Yeah, like there are also rumors that the next PlayStation 5 Pro will also come in digital and physical, right? And PS5 Pro is gonna digital, I believe. I heard. I might make a video, but I need more research. Once I have, I might make a video. But roughly, the rumors that are going around is that the next PS5 Pro digital edition will be like $500. I guess the physical will probably like $550, $600-ish. That's PS5 Pro. I mean, price sounds kind of decent, fair. I guess everybody kind of expected that, but still though, $500. Sheesh, that's rich, man. I wish I could go to China right now and get me a PS5 Pro for 2 pennies, bruh. Like the video if you agree with that, man. They should actually cut the cost, man. $500, that's crazy though. But realistically, I mean, I guess that's a decent price. I believe PS5 normal when it came out in 2020 was also 500. Was it 400 or 500? Now I'm kind of mistaken though. Yeah, was it? No, I think it was 500. I think Xbox Series X and PS5 both were 500. 450 was digital for... Yeah, Sony, listen man, Xbox and Microsoft, both of them want to go digital, but they cannot do it because they know they're going to catch a lot of heat, and suckers would absolutely hate it, and rightfully so. Everybody would be up in arms, so this is why they're testing it, right? They're like, hey, digital for the for the junkies out there, and physical for people, for the suckers out here that love physical copies, right? I think they want to do both right now, but eventually they're gonna do only one, and that's gonna be digital only though.
And we got more to come. There's some exciting stuff coming out in hardware that we're going to share this holiday, and we're also invested in the next generation roadmap. And what we're really focused on there is delivering the largest technical leap you will have ever seen in a hardware generation, which makes it better for players and better for creators and the visions that they're building.
And then when we're talking about hardware too, there's these other considerations that are really important to our community, to each one of ourselves as well. When you talk about library, because I want to dig in on that a little bit more, you know, as we talk about cloud in the wider entertainment industry, there's conversations about streaming. How is that impacting how I own my
Yep. I think I'm already assuming they're gonna deny those rumors and they're gonna confirm it, and that's good. The reason I'm assuming this is because, let's be real, they heard the rumors and they were half true. I think this rumor is false because they're gonna talk about it. Had it been the rumor was real, they're never gonna talk about it because they're gonna catch a lot of flag. So I'm assuming we're gonna get good news right now. Whether that's true or not remains to be seen, right? Whether you wanna believe it or not, that's up to your discretion. That's up to you. Okay, that's fair. But I'm assuming we better hear some good news. And he said next gen Xbox roadmap. So I'm assuming they're this year. So I think later this year they're gonna talk about the next gen Xbox. Maybe that's like truly next gen Xbox, or like, you know, a mid-gen refresh like PS5 Pro, because we're getting PS5 Pro by the end of this year, and rumor has it that the next gen Xbox is gonna be in 2026. So I think if they talk about next gen, I mean, they literally said next gen hardware roadmap, they're gonna give us that by the end of this year. I think they're gonna talk about the next gen Xbox by the end of this year, and I think it makes sense, right? Because 2026 is like what? By the end of the, like, it's in 2 years from now. Oh shit! Holy shit! And I'm assuming the next gen Xbox is gonna come out by the end of 2026, so it only makes sense for them to talk about it, confirm it officially by the end of this year. That's gonna give them 2 years to hype it up, market it. I think, yeah, man, time flies like crazy. Like, holy shit, guys. For Xbox, we're more than halfway through. For the next PlayStation 6, we're hearing PlayStation 6 is gonna come out 2027, 2028-ish. For PS5, we're halfway through the life cycle. Holy shit. Think about this way, what games do we have? Right? This generation feels so lame, man, in comparison to PS3, 360, Xbox One, and PS4, right? Xbox One, I mean, listen, it wasn't that good of a console, but I'm talking about like games that we had during the lifespan of that. 360, PS3, hands down the best era, best consoles. I would say I always played on PS3, free online, loved it, but Xbox 360 was a superior hardware versus PS3, right? There were positives and negatives, sure, but like 360 was a better console back then. But after that, Xbox started taking L's, especially with the Xbox One. With Series X, they started to make a little bit of comeback. But yeah, man, this console generation feels so light, man. It's insane.
Content that I've invested in. So what can we say about our stance around game preservation?
Yeah, you know, one of the highlights for me of being in this position was getting to stand on stage when we announced back compat coming to Xbox One. Like, it was fantastic. People were reading the teleprompter before I could read it. Slow reader, and just feeling the energy in the auditorium as we were saying that and online. You know, one of the cues I think us as being part of Microsoft take is looking at Windows and how Windows over decades has maintained software compatibility with things that are built on it. Like, I can still go back and play some of the games that I love playing on Windows from decades ago, and it will still run. And we try to bring that same view to consoles. It's harder in console because the line between what the hardware is and what the game is in consoles is traditionally, it's tighter, which makes compatibility, you end up doing these generational compatibilities that we've built. But I will say compatibility, the ability to not only play the games, but my saves are still there with our cloud save systems to try to keep the services up as long as we can so that people can play, is a tenet of what we are as Xbox. It's at our foundation. And when we look at future hardware generations and what we're gonna support, making sure that we respect, which is the word I use, respect the investments that people have made in Xbox going forward, is fundamental. And the fact that you get entitlements when you buy a game from us on both Windows and Xbox.
Yeah, we gotta respect the investors, right? Gamers can go pound sand, but I honestly though, like if they were to bring like Windows, like in the next Xbox, holy shit, that would be amazing though. You know, the next day Xbox comes out, because consoles are literally computers. They are, without the Windows software installed in it. Technically, they have like a different version. We can go back and forth, we can discuss this, but like, if the next Xbox, like deadass got like Windows 11 in it, holy shit, that would be insane. Then they would have another incentive. They would have a really good incentive for making their customers feel kind of exclusive when they get Xbox. It's like, you don't have the money to buy like a $3,000 computer that comes with almost the same specs as a next gen Xbox console. Why not buy this Xbox for $500 instead, right? You know what I mean, SKizzle? Did you see the Deadpool 3 teaser? I haven't had the time, man. But I saw that they announced it on Twitter, but I have not seen the full trailer yet. Was it good?
Also means you have the ability to play that game across a multitude of devices, which I think furthers the compatibility of the games that you own.
Can we go back to what Xbox stands for today? I think we've pretty much covered all of the elements, but if you could break it down for me.
You know, when you play on Xbox, what we're saying is you're playing on a platform where you know the biggest games in the world are always going to be. You're playing on a platform where you get to access Gamepass. And all of the games from our incredible range of studios will always launch in Game Pass day one. And you're playing on a platform that's dedicated to you, like player-first features, cross-play, cross-save.
I did that on the first part there, okay? I like you guys know, and I'm gonna reiterate it. Game Pass is a good model. I like Game Pass, okay? Game Pass is good, okay? Yeah, you pay little money and you get a lot of games in that. Yeah, good. But the first part was capped, lady. Come on, stop capping, lady. Lamau or by SKizzle. Yeah, oh hell yeah, physical, Super Steve. And Ricardo's, I'm always physical till I die. But sadly, don't hate me. Don't hate me for this one. Don't hate me. But because I'm doing YouTube, if I want to stream a game, I gotta get it digital because I want to preload and play day one, you know? Oh shit! Sometimes hours before, so I can stream. That's just for YouTube. I talked about it before and I'll say it again. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I would always buy physical because you have a little bit of security, not fully though, a little bit, because you can always in a way return it, not necessarily, but like you can sell it, exchange it, or you know, sell it on the Facebook marketplace too. You know, you have a little bit of security in that way. But with digital, you play a little bit on PlayStation, you say goodbye to your money. You cannot get a refund on Steam. 2 hours, okay, better than nothing for sure, but like damn, that's like digital. You'll own nothing but be happy essentially.
Cross progression, backwards.
And if they turn off the servers, you'll own nothing but be happy.
It's compatibility, being able to play your games in your library anywhere you want because of the investments that we make in cloud gaming. And so you're playing somewhere where you're investing and you know you get to take the games forward with you and across all of the screens where you are. And I think most importantly, Xbox is a place where you know when you're investing in Xbox, you're investing somewhere that is dedicated to making games more successful and creators more successful so that they can invest more to bring even better experiences to you all of the time.
Yeah, just that investment in the studios is so, and we feel that as part of first party with the platform proximity. You know, it's kind of amazing now to look out across all the studios we've got and just be reminded that we're now one of the biggest development organizations in the industry. What does that mean for players? It means that the biggest games are going to continue to come to Xbox.
Stop the cap.
I mean, in a way, he's right, because like y'all suckers bought everybody. Y'all bought everybody. Yeah, and listen, man, as much as you know, suckers hate Call of Duty and we talk and we crap on it, I mean, I would not, okay, you know, 5-10 years ago, if you were complaining about Call of Duty, you would be considered toxic. I guess in this day and age, it's kind of cool, but it's cool because it's true, right? Call of Duty has gone down the toilet, but let's be real though, it's the biggest game on the planet though. Suckers love it, suckers buy it. The only games that beat it are Rockstar games, right? And then Call of Duty turned out to be number 2. Wow, right? Number 2. I mean, number 2 is still dang good though. You know, they sell millions and millions of copies. Hogwarts Legacy beat it. We heard they beat the last Call of Duty, which is amazing, man. I'm glad somebody was able to. That's not Rockstar. But let's be real, they're gonna have Call of Duty. They're gonna have the biggest game in that way. They bought it. They bought the Call of Duty. And Call of Duty, I hope it comes out on Game Pass, honestly. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Call of Duty 2024, overall, I'm positive with it. The reason being it's Treyarch. And also, it's like, we're hearing by the time it comes out, it's gonna be in development for 4 years. I think this is gonna be the first Call of Duty game in development for 4 years straight. But surely, like, they had Treyarch devs working on Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, so they cut some of their time. But I truly hope Call of Duty 2024 turns out to be good, though. I'm keen. I'm overall optimistic. But I'm ready to not buy that game if it turns out to be crap, just like how I did not buy Modern Warfare 3. Even though I could have made a lot more money because I'm doing YouTube, I could have bought it. I could have made a lot more money, could have been a tax write-off, but I said like, like not for me though. You know, Modern Warfare 3, like, you know, I'm like really burnt out on COD, and also COD is not good. But I've been playing like Black Ops Cold War and Nuketown 24/7, and I love it. It's not that I'm burnt out on Call of Duty, it's just that the games aren't that good. Call of Duty 2024 co-op, yeah, we heard the rumor that the campaign is gonna be open world. I'm not sure, I'm like 50-50 with that. Modern Warfare 3 campaign in a way was open world. When they say open world, with Modern Warfare 3, it's true. It's like they put Warzone missions and called it a campaign. I hope COD 2024 is not just Warzone rehash. I really hope. Rumors are saying it's not gonna be. It's gonna be unique and gonna be built from the ground up. Not sure how much of that is true. We're gonna find out. Overall, I'm keen. One, if you're keen for COD 2024. Two, if you're not.
And this 2024, the year coming up, we've got more than 10 major releases coming up. Great stuff. Hellblade 2. We've got Diablo expansion. We've got Avowed, Ara, the Indiana Jones game. And there's more in development, which I think we're going to be able to share more about at our June showcase coming up soon.
Well, I guess I should get ready to work on that show.
Damn! So June showcase confirmed. E3 is not happening this year. We're probably gonna have Summer Game Fest on Xbox, PlayStation. They're gonna do their show. Rumors saying that the next PlayStation showcase will be in May, but I would not be surprised if it happens in September, like the last 2 years, I believe, right? Okay, damn. Next gen Xbox. Okay, what we learned? 4 games coming on PlayStation. Not sure which one. Starfield and Indiana Jones not coming. E3 did. June showcase confirmed by yours truly, Matt Booty and Sarah and Phil Spencer. I forgot the last chick name. I believe this is Sarah. I forgot her name though. And next on Xbox information by the end of this year. Okay, not bad, not bad, guys. Recently we had a ton of drama though with Dr. Respect, Nick Marks, Tim the Tatman. Click on this video on the screen, and I will see you right there. Check it out, brothers. Check it out. Alright boys, what we thinking about it? You should react to Deadpool 3 teaser trailer? I'm not sure if I should, to be honest. The reason, it's probably copyrighted, and this entire stream that we've done is gonna be copyrighted just for that. I apologize, because movies are different. Movie shit is like, they don't care, they just copyright. They don't strike it most of the time because fair use, but they're like, we're gonna strike you for the money, we're gonna claim all the money. So like, yeah, even though like I'm not gonna make too much from the stream anyways, it's like they're gonna claim the entire thing. They can block it, which I'm afraid of. Not afraid of like the third-party strike, but I'm afraid of the worldwide block. That, yeah, that's like the behind-the-scenes stuff of YouTube. So I don't want to do it. My apologies. I hope you understand, my brothers. I hope you should react. I don't understand why everyone crashing Call of Duty and everyone is still playing it. Yeah, I feel like that this time Modern Warfare 3 didn't sell as much, but that's like, it's the same. Gamers are always like this, you know? Not hating the gamers. I'm a gamer myself. I understand the psychology behind gamers, right? And that because like I was talking about it, you know, when the Nick Mark situation was blowing up with Leave the Kids Alone, we were talking about it. Like, boycotts don't work for gaming, guys. And some people like, nah, bro, like you just gotta be at it, boycott it, this and that. Guys, boycott in gaming does not work. It worked for Bud Light because the audience is different, you know? It's like the hillbillies, the rednecks, and not all of them. Like, whoa, I'm gonna get canceled for saying that. But it's like 18 plus. Those people are mature. Not saying that gamers are not mature. Gamers can be mature, but it's a different audience. It's a different mindset. Most gamers don't care. They just don't care. They want to play what they like. And that's it. Nothing wrong with that. It's not a complaint. It's just that Boycotts in gaming just don't work, bro. You know what I mean? Like, suckers would hate it, but still play it. Simple as that. I don't know why, but it'd be what it be. Not true for everybody. Like, for example, me, I don't like it, therefore I did not buy Modern Warfare 3. But guess what? I did not like Van Garbage, I did not like Infinite Warfare, but I still bought it. You feel what I'm so I'm part of the game too, though. Oh, shit! I'm part of the problem too. This time I was able to escape the Matrix, the Call of Duty Matrix, but like, damn, they got me for the last, like, decade, though. I would say Black Ops 1, honestly, was amazing. Black Ops 2, amazing. Modern Warfare 3, the original, loved it. Black Ops 3, loved it. Black Ops Cold War, loved it. But not as much as the other game. Black Ops 4, initially did not like it. But looking back, in comparison to the recent CODs, amazing. Amazing, you know what I'm saying? But guys, it has been a pleasure. I real quick want to say shout out to my brothers and sisters, to my single chads out there. I was talking about this earlier, right in the beginning of the stream, but I gotta say, guys, I'm trying to experiment new content, and I know it's not gonna work in the beginning, okay? But my channel is gaming only and Call of Duty primarily. I will do that, okay? I got you. Don't panic. I will not quit gaming. But in between, I want to do like some different content, some funny content, and we're doing meme content. Right, I understand it's not doing well, it's not gonna for the foreseeable future because algorithm, right? Gaming channel. What I'm trying to say here is that, guys, if you check these videos out and if you love it and you show support, whether that's like watching, leaving a like, you're gonna enable me to experiment more and do different content, right? A lot of YouTubers do same content, and I mean, the reason is simple, because the algorithm is not gonna promote different content, so why even bother when YouTube is not gonna show that content? Yesterday I made like a real life cheaters video. It's sad but both hilarious. If you have not seen it, check that out on the channel. You're gonna love it. I swear to God, like, watch it for 2 minutes, okay? Watch it for 2 minutes and you are gonna love it, okay? Like, if you think gamers cheating in games is bad, well, you have not seen this video. Watch it. I will link you in the chat. It's on the channel. Check it out. If you guys support that, I will do more. If you don't support it, then I'm gonna retrack back and I'm gonna do the same thing over and over. And I'll still experiment, but not as much as I would like to. I want to do more different content and do bread and butter gaming always. Main games, GTA, Call of Duty, Battlefield, and whatever's hot. Gaming, PlayStation, Xbox, like we are doing Xbox, right? But I'm also doing like memes content here. Try not to laugh. Experiment. Right, check it out, guys. Check it out. Show some love, man. And if you do, I will do more. Okay, if you show some love on that, I will do more. The top games series is doing kind of decent right now. Like, for example, like this is like a podcast related. So these some of them hit, some of them no. Like some of them don't. 19K. This one 34K. If you love that, you know what I mean. I want to do more of that. It's like new games plus podcasts plus memes plus whatever happening in the gaming industry. We watch new games, talk about it. So that's doing decent, all right? That's doing decent, okay? That's fair. That second channel, check out if you're into UFO, check it out, man. But check out the meme content. Check out this last video. You're gonna enable me to do more. If not, I mean, no biggie though. But I wouldn't be able to experiment that much though, sadly, because that's how the algorithm works. I will look at the meme content here soon. Check it out, man. If you love it, you love it. If you don't, no worries, man. I'll still do the gaming content though. But if you guys like it, you want to see more, you'll enable me to do more though. But love y'all for coming out, man. I want to, but I can't. Super Steve, I just can't. It's the algorithm. I cannot do too much though. I cannot experiment too much. It's not good for the algorithm. A lot of people do it. I did it in the past. I was like banging out and then it killed the channel. Then I resurrected. It killed the channel. Like, my channel has died multiple times and it's fine. Or it's like not the end of the world. It's like ebb and flow. Like January was my best month ever. Like ever. Period. Ever. And I'm doing just fine. And that is shout out to you. Always grateful to have you. You know what I mean? Never gonna take you all for granted, so I appreciate you, seriously. But what I'm trying to say here is that, man, check out the other content too outside of gaming, man. Yeah, man. Alright, man, enough talk, man. Check it out, link is in the chat and I'll see you right there. I want to watch the scare. Yeah, the UFO and paranormal content on the second channel. I made the entire channel just for that, bro, because I love it. And I saw success when I was doing that on this channel like 2 years ago. At this point, those videos like blew up, like started blowing up. And I was like, I gotta make a new channel. So yeah, 10,000 subs on that channel. It's growing slowly but surely though. So yeah. So there's like scope in that. So I was like, let's make a new channel for that, all right? All right, guys. Love y'all and catch you in the next one.